I don't want to talk about Fighter Fridays, man. It's chill. Why not, man? Nah, I played Smash for Fighter Fridays and got demolished the entire 2 hours. And yeah, just for the record, that's the last Smash Friday, guys. It's over.
Level 857 Video Game Podcast.
Yeah, whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage and welcome to the Level 857 Video Game Podcast. We are your hosts, Alg857.
The 20 times, Talia.
Stikz.
Turbo 857.
And your boy Big Choco. What up?
And special guest we got returned to the podcast tonight is a video game and esports journalist. He's also the COO of Gaming Access Weekly.
Cool.
He is the co-host of the Party Up podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Speak on it.
And he's also a freelance writer for G Fuel Energy.
Busy man.
Please welcome our good friend returning to the podcast again, Johnny D, but we rather call him AKA
Beardy to
I'm so tight.
I don't know what the hell you were saying there. But
AKA some beard low. You wanted to jump the gun. That's
Yeah,
fine.
wow.
I should have gave you the warning.
Dude, you were taking too long, man.
I was taking
too long.
I should have gave you the warning.
No.
Welcome back, John.
Thank you, guys.
Yes.
I missed you all. I'm so happy to be back.
Same here.
Glad to have you, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So, as tradition with every time that at least I am on,
Yes.
we have shots ready to go. I assume.
That is right. We do.
That's right.
We do. We do.
What is
Excellent.
this shot?
Well,
170th episode, right?
That's something. I poured something.
No, this is the
to the
169.
hours of entertainment that video games give us. Yeah.
There
Yes.
you go.
To the hours of
For the
entertainment.
love of games.
Yes, for Beardy
Love
John.
games.
Yes.
To games.
Oh, that was light work.
Whoa.
That actually wasn't that bad.
That was light work.
That's that Viejo, man.
Whoa.
I like that one.
Some of that DR.
Who's an a-hole?
No.
Viejo.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Viejo.
Oh, boy.
You could drink that.
Come on.
you can
son.
drink. You can drink a
You like that. You like the ale.
How's it going in the chat? Y'all watching the show
What
just
is down
fine?
there hanging out down Beardy?
I see people are ready for this conversation, you know what I'm saying? So we're just chatting with some bearded
Oh, wow.
It's better and better every time.
All right. So it's been a while since you've been on the show, man. So how
Yeah.
have things been going?
When was the last time I was here?
I don't know. The
We were-
pandemic happened.
We were using Google Hangouts the last time.
Yeah, last time you always
No, well, the last time I was in house with you guys, and the time before that we were doing Google
Yes.
Hangouts. I
Yes.
think,
Yeah.
Damn, that was a long time ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Time flies when
That
you're
was
having
a
fun.
long time. That was over a
Also,
year.
when we were
Yeah.
having guest hosts.
That was over a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have had quite the lineup too. I feel like a bum compared to a lot of the guys.
Oh,
that
no,
are-
never that. Never
Nah,
that.
you're the same prestige.
man.
You're
Nah,
right
man.
along in the
You
same
still- you're
line.
on
You're
there.
still
You're
top
on,
tier, John.
He's
Hell
the
yeah.
most
Still top tier,
reoccurring
bro.
guest that we've had.
Hell yeah, man.
It's about putting in that work.
Is he
You
on-
got more jobs than all.
Thank you for having me.
No, seriously. You got a lot of jobs. You sure you're not Jamaican?
You said that at least every single time he's been on. It's the same
That's the same joke.
It's the same
Every
joke.
single time. Not
Yo,
even
he
like.
loves to run that joke.
It was like, listen, I only have 1 hour, 1 hour special. That's it.
Yo, anytime anyone mentions that they have more than one job, he's like, yo, what, you Jamaican?
You Jamaican?
You Jamaican?
And he loves it. Look how happy he is.
Some like super pale, redheaded Irish dude. What are you, Jamaican?
It's been long enough for you to get new material, Kev.
No, man, it's hilarious. It's too funny.
You've been telling that joke for a decade.
I love it,
Fucking
man.
terrible.
Longer
Still
than
not
that.
funny.
Longer than that.
Oh, man.
Oh,
It's too much. It's too much.
Well, thanks for having me back on, even though that joke is.
That's the only stale part of this whole thing.
Jeez.
I'm going to say it the next time he's on, too. It's great.
Shut up.
It's
Yeah.
great.
So- Speaking of those jobs, how has it been running,
Gaming Access Weekly.
All that.
yes, that one.
Oh
can
man!
choose.
Well, especially with E3 that just happened, obviously, which I guess we'll talk about. But and I know we've talked about this on the show before, but we put out a lot of articles during E3, and my team works very hard, and I'm very proud of them. We did a lot. We did a whole lot of stuff. Even though this E3 might have been a little drier than most years, but it was still exciting, and we had a good time doing it. I've been doing a lot of press stuff for G Fuel lately. They've been coming out with a whole of a ton of new like flavors and stuff with like different companies, and it's been fun. It's been a good like they announced like a Star Wars thing, and then they had like all kinds of shit. It's been great.
That's awesome.
Been doing some fun stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
What'd you think of Capcom? Starting E3. What was your take on that, on their presentation?
I don't even remember it.
Oh,
That makes sense. That makes sense.
It was that bad, huh?
Yeah.
You blocked it out of your memory.
It wasn't like it was what, and the problem with this year, I guess we might as well just jump into it.
Yeah.
The problem with E3 this year is that it was the catch-up year. Mm-hmm. It was the year that last year was like, look at all this shit we're doing, and then the year before that was, hey, look at all this shit we're doing, and then so this year was like, okay, so this is where we are with all the shit that we announced like years ago. This is what we got. Hope you like it. Bye. Yes. And that was it. And that was the whole presentation. Yeah. And every couple of years, this happens at E3. And that was this year. This was the boring year. But I think we got a couple of decent announcements out of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I wasn't bored the entire E3, but
yeah, Xbox and Nintendo, they pretty much held it down.
Yeah, third parties were.
Yeah, they held it down pretty well. I enjoyed. I know people got crazy about it, but I enjoyed Square Enix. And I always enjoy Devolver. Devolver always makes me laugh hysterically.
They're fucking crazy.
They're so much fun.
They somehow survive after all those drugs every year.
They're nuts.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it, but they always outdo themselves every year, and it's always amazing.
It's like a comedy troupe. Yeah, like they just
right.
Have it on.
They got to be planning for that for like ever. It's just a fun, goofy thing that they do, and yet you don't know what to take serious, whether they're coming out with stuff or not. It's just like a total crapshoot. You really have no idea, and they're so much fun. But a lot of nerdy shit this year too, like.
Just Dance.
Well, like
don't even
just for one, like.
Oh God, Lord.
What'd you say?
Just Dance. Oh dear God.
Damn.
Oh God, I can't believe they brought it back. I thought it was dead forever, and they brought it back. No, but like I love to see like a lot of the Dungeons and Dragons stuff that they're kind of making, and the Borderlands version of a Dungeons and Dragons thing. I think is kind of hilarious. So I'm excited to see what they do with that. But it felt like a lot of companies were just stepping over each other a lot. They all tried to show most of the same things, and it was just a boring year. But again, like I had some fun with some things.
What was the most disappointing thing you heard out of it, and what's the best thing you heard out of it?
I guess the most disappointing thing was that's a really good question.
Stikz with the questions.
I mean, I guess it was the entirety of Capcom. But,
Capcom being there.
Yeah.
No.
They shouldn't have been there, for real.
I kind of felt bad for a lot of the companies because especially like Ubisoft had nothing to show but Far Cry. It was the only thing anybody wanted to see. And like I loved what I did see. So like everything else was sort of a disappointment, but I got to see a little bit more of Far Cry, so that was cool.
Okay.
But like Square Enix, I enjoyed the Guardians of the Galaxy thing. I think that's going to be fun. And where I think they might have failed with Avengers, and like I'm not saying that they did because I enjoy Avengers, but this speaks more to I don't have friends to play with. Like this is a Marvel adventure I can enjoy by myself. You know what I mean? Like I watch you guys play Avengers all the time. I think it's hilarious. I think it's great.
That's great.
But I don't have friends to play Avengers with, and so when I did, we played for a little bit and we loved it and we had a great time. And we just were like, all right, I guess we'll just jump back on every time they come out with a new character now. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the way it feels for that game. But like with this, it's like, okay, it's a one and done run through. And everything I pick as Peter Quill, who isn't the dumb Chris Pratt, has some kind of like real emotion to the game. So like I'm super into that. That to me is a first person, like whether third person fighter, but like a story that I can stick with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those are cool.
So that to me feels like a good way to do that. I'm trying to think of what else. Back for Blood. I was a huge.
That's gonna be on Game Pass. That's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was a big
Back
Left 4 Dead
Gotta
fan.
stream that.
Buddies played the shit out of Left 4 Dead. We love that game, so we're very excited for Back for Blood. Yeah, I got to play in the alpha. Turtle Rock Studios, where like they contacted me, and were like, "Hey, do you want to be a part of the alpha?" And I was like, "Shit, yeah, let's go."
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was fun. So I got to play a little bit of it. So just know that they are adding things onto it, and it is well done. It is so much fun to play.
Wow.
And like they have like a little card system with the shooter, so it's like you can get like little like perks while you play too. So it kind of changes the game a little bit. It's fun. It's a
That's
you know, a big thing. I think the one thing that got me pumped the most though was Metroid Dread.
Doesn't that look cool? That looks really
Yeah.
cool.
Day one purchase.
That
right
looks
there, man.
so good.
Was that the same
To
day as
me-
the Switch?
Yeah, this is,
Yeah. To me, that was Nintendo's voice of, you know what? Those Metroid 3D things are fucking garbage. They're going right.
Imagine if they ran
I
into
know
any
people
problems.
love Metroid Prime, but Metroid Prime is a controller nightmare. I fucking hate those games.
You don't like the primes?
Give me a 2D Metroid.
Any day.
Tommy Tallarico gave
Metroidvania
it-
is in the fucking name. Keep it 2D and let me explore.
Keep it to
I remember watching, just for shits and giggles, I watched the old Electric Playground review and, of Metroid Prime, and Tommy Tallarico gave it what was it, a 7? And he gave all the reasons. It's like, just just the 3D, it just didn't
It's
do
a
it
cl-
for me.
It's clunky.
But he
It's
said it's not
clunky.
bad. It's like it was a competent game.
I've always
But
liked
it's
seeing
like that.
Samus's suit and seeing her suit change. If I can't see her, I'm like, what's defeats the whole fucking
Right.
purpose?
What's
the inside of the helmet.
exactly.
You can see her when she turns into a ball.
Ooh.
Oh,
You could see that in 2D
Or
also.
when she saves. When you save the game, it kind of goes on for a second.
But you can just see her the whole time.
Exciting.
I know, it's like Other M is my favorite.
Okay,
Okay, so
I always wanted to
I
play
like
that.
that.
I actually still kind
You
of
haven't
want to
played
play that.
it's a great game. Yeah,
that's
that's
a good game.
Yeah, a lot of people shit on it because of the story, but it's I
Man.
like it a lot.
Gameplay wise, that was,
Yeah,
that was pretty dope.
I'm excited.
What do you think about Kazuya
Kazuya.
or Kazuya?
Kazuya.
Either one.
Kazuya?
man.
Kazuya.
Kazuya? I was excited that it wasn't another sword and sorcery character. Oh, I don't mind. I like those characters. I play with a lot of them, and but it's nice to see them kind of bring in famous fighters as well. It's very much the Dead by Daylight equivalent of bringing in famous killers. You know what I mean? Like, it's like these are famous fighter game characters, and we all know and love them. Which is why I really could see the last one, if they didn't bring him in, bringing in someone like Morrigan, or someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like somebody like from the old
yeah.
school that everyone really knows and
I'm
loves.
surprised
But
Akira's not in it. Like as a fighter.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
you got the original from the first game
Yeah.
assist trophy
Yeah,
with
yeah.
all
so
blocky.
I mean, bringing in Ken and Ryu obviously were like a staple. Like you almost needed them to kind of be in it. But then bringing in Terry was like a wild, like, oh wow, okay, wow, okay. I guess you guys could bring in more fighters.
Right.
Why didn't you think of this before?
Should have done it on the first run.
Terry was when he was thrown in there. I don't think I heard one complaint about him in the game. They didn't have
No,
to patch
I
him.
don't-
They said he was perfect.
Yeah.
To this day, he's just completely perfect.
Because they're geared for fighting.
Yeah, he's just
Right.
perfect.
As long as you don't
Fighting
overpower the
hoping-
moves like Kazuya.
Kazuya needs to be fixed.
Dude, I knew it from when I saw the devil laser beam move, man. I was like, oh no.
Dude, I saw a 10,
was cheap
when you
in
saw
the
that
game.
10-hit combo, though. I was like,
Yo,
10-hit combo in this game?
If you go online and check out the computer level 9, they've been killing pros.
They've been getting waxed.
Pros have been getting murdered by the computer at level 9. That shit is. They died in 3 attacks.
And they love it. They love it.
I love
They're like, I can't beat this.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Kazuya is I think a good pick, a good fit for this
I wasn't
thing.
mad about it.
I think there's a little bit of a crossover maybe with Ryu or however people say it.
I think Chun-Li should have been in it.
She was rumored for a hot minute too.
She should have been in it.
Chun-Li.
Yeah.
Cody.
Well, because again, like you have 2 Street Fighter. It's like, oh, well, why not just put in anyone?
Ken and
Who
Ryu are the
cares?
same. It could have been
You know what I mean? Like
changing clothes.
at some point, Smash should have just been every fighting game character of all time in a game. You know what I
Would've been
mean?
King of
Like that's
Fighters.
just
King of
really what it
Fighters.
could have come down to. Yeah, right, exactly.
imagine.
So to take the new title of King of Fighters, King of Smash
Axel
Bros.
from, what you call it?
King of all
Streets of
fighters.
Rage.
From Streets of
No,
Rage.
Axel would be awesome in that.
Actually, Axel would be a
He
fun
would be pretty
character for
fucking
that.
dope.
But here's the thing. So then now they just have a guy who can punch. So they have to bring in another sword and sorcery.
Always.
Or a dinosaur that can spit eggs out of their mouth. I'm just saying.
And that's it.
seems
And that
like
is
a lot.
it.
And that
That's
is
all they can
that is
do.
a-
Or a gunner like
different
Master
color
Chief.
eggs. Different color eggs.
Master Chief could make
Or maybe Goku?
Yo, they wild. They got calm that down. They got to calm that down.
He's just gonna kill
Listen,
everyone.
I'm wearing a Dragon Ball shirt. I have a Dragon Ball tattoo.
Yeah.
I don't want Goku
Dude,
in
it's
Smash
gonna
Bros.
be Yamcha. Yamcha's the last one in Smash.
But
Yamcha
except,
could
except that he
murk
would
the
just
entire-
be he would be an assist trophy that just dies like immediately.
Nah, man, Ryu Hayabusa all day. Come on,
He deserves it. They should do.
come on, man.
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
It's gonna be someone that no one expects.
We'll have to wait for the Switch Pro when they announce it.
The Switch Pro.
I mean, it could be a Tetris piece.
We've been
Yes.
saying that for a hot minute. We've been saying
Yes.
Give it eyes,
Yo,
man.
Tetris man.
No, it's gonna be a
two
Tetris.
pieces.
I am-
Yeah,
You can have the two L's.
comes
feet.
apart.
Elsa's feet.
It could be like Voltron. You put them all together.
Yo, think of the
Boom.
stage.
It's gonna
think
be
of the
Vector Man,
stage.
bro.
I'm surprised there's no stage though.
Think
It's
about
gonna
the
be amazing.
Tetris
Doesn't make any sense why there's no
To
stage.
be
I
to
thought
be
you
honest,
said Method Man. I was like, word.
I know he's got no chance, but I would love to see Earthworm Jim.
Oh,
Yeah,
he should have.
yeah.
He should
I
have had
would love
like
to
at
see
least
that too, man.
like a.
And I know he
stamp.
started as like a Sega guy first, but then came to the Super Nintendo. But still, Earthworm Jim would have been
Dope.
It would have been cool.
Really
a clutch cap.
It would have been a cool character for it. We got to
Hell
talk
yeah.
to Tommy.
Yo,
Yeah, right?
Nintendo's got to talk to Tommy. Us talking to Tommy ain't gonna do a damn thing.
Exactly.
I mean, I've tweeted at Toe Jam and Earl too. I'm just saying that they.
We just need to get.
open up, throw a present to people. You know? It's like an Ice Climbers character. It's got two people.
It's gonna be too late now, so
Just
we just
saying.
need people to add Smash Brothers to their game.
Yeah.
All of it.
Could you imagine Mario showing up in Tekken 7?
Oh no.
Yo.
You know what the problem?
So fun
I
to
think
kick
the other
his head
problem is that no matter who they pick for the last one, it's never going to live up to anyone's.
No, of course not.
Definitely.
Except,
So
for,
it-
except for me.
So it might as well be Birdo. Is what I'm saying.
Tetris.
You might as
If
well
it's
piss
Tetris-
off everyone.
Supersonic.
Yeah, exactly.
off everybody.
You can't- You're
I
not
wish it
going
was
to
Shadow
please.
the Hedgehog though.
It'll be Supersonic.
If it was a Tetris man, I'd be like, how the hell?
No, to be honest, it has to be something that represents video games. Like someone who's like a iconic figure in video games.
Vector Man.
If you were a square, no man, stop with that.
Vector Man is
Man.
an
And
I
that
said-
man hasn't been seen in over 20 years.
Acts
If it
badly.
was
Paperboy.
Listen, let me explain the Tetris piece though. Let me explain. If they had the Tetris guy, he would come in as a square.
Yeah.
As he gets beat down, other pieces of him add to the body part. So by the time he's near death, he's a fully charged freaking robotic Tetris
Actually,
piece
that's not a bad
that's
idea.
mad powerful. So you got to get him out of there.
Just think of the stage though, like you can have moving blocks or whatever
should have
as a
always
stage,
had
and
that.
it's
The
ro-
stage should have been
rota-
in there.
They
from
should have
the
always
beginning.
had the stage.
the
From
music.
What about and stay with me here. The Lost Vikings.
They will
I
remain
remember,
lost.
yeah.
They will
No,
all
continue
three
to
of
be
them.
lost.
That game was so
All
tough.
three of them, and they each have like a down B where you change to the different Viking,
Yeah.
right? And one has the shield, and one has the arrows, and one has the
sword, I think, right? No, the
The
battering
sword,
ram.
right.
Battering ram.
It would
One
make
one has a
sense.
shield.
It would
yeah,
make
One
sense.
has the
battering ram.
arrows and just one,
And you could just switch between them like any of the other ones that have characters where you switch between, like a
You'll be
Pokemon trainer.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That'd be like the Battletoads, pretty much.
It's gonna be the
Valentine's
Sega
Day.
Rally.
Oh yeah.
Sega rally car. Like this with the wheels. The wheels like this.
Diddy Kong, but he's in a cart.
Listen, here's a pretty
Yo,
good. Pretty good fight.
What about a Mario Kart? No driver,
itself.
just a cart that you drive around the screen.
Just the cart.
The card itself.
Just the cart.
man.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Imagine.
I wish they would just do some obnoxious thing at the end.
Yeah, no, it has to be something like
if they
off the
can't do the best,
Right.
then do something stupid.
Right.
The messed up thing is there is no best. That's the messed
Oh,
up
really?
thing.
No.
Ryu
it's-
Hayabusa makes the
For
most
me,
sense.
I think
that
Ryu
makes the most
Hayabusa
sense.
is the most.
But if it does, if
The
it's
choices
not
were-
him, it's got to be off the wall.
The
It's
choices
gotta
were
be-
Ryu, Crash, and Master Chief. If they can't get any of those to cap this off,
Yeah.
then you might as well throw Birdo in. Like you might as well.
Might as well go far, like
Or,
Whatever,
or freaking Waluigi.
if I can't get Ryu Hayabusa, I don't even care who it is at this point.
Yo, what if
'Cause
it
I'm
was?
not gonna
Hey,
pick
Super
them.
Boot. Get this.
What if it was Waluigi driving a Mario Kart?
I'd be upset.
He was just totally different.
damn.
Imagine. That'd be
so upset.
terrible.
Driving-
Waluigi would be the ultimate release
That'd be the
for
troll.
I think everybody.
Everyone's been asking them for that since DLC started. I think. They've been
That's why it
asking
should
for
be.
Yeah.
Just
Actually,
troll
that would
everybody. Be like, here you go.
Right.
Then you wanted them. Here you go. Now shut up. It's over.
Or it's
And he
gonna
would
be
just laugh.
or it's gonna be,
Yes. There you go.
it's gonna be an astronaut from Among Us.
Oh God. And you just die.
No, see, you just spoke it into existence.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Nah, you
Just
spoke
ruined
Fortnite
everything.
Into existence with that. You spoke Fortnite into existence.
What are you talking about?
That's the end all be all.
Oh,
I never
Fortnite.
said anything about Fortnite.
No, that you just bought it in by saying Among Us. So,
Among Us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Okay.
100 million sold.
Ugh.
If it's about money, then that's what they're gonna go with.
Yeah.
Honestly, I could see the Fortnite guy or the
Yep.
girl.
Dances, all those dances. Come on, man.
Those dances.
I'd be sick to that. That's worse than Birdo.
And they would make. They would.
Birdo would make me laugh.
You know how many people would buy that new Switch?
First of all, Birdo was a
After
great
that
fucking choice, and you know it.
True.
Yeah.
And Fortnite is free on the Switch,
I'd be
Oh.
and they got that Ethernet port. Oh, come on, it's
All right.
already done.
Come on, man.
It's
They're
done.
announcing
I
that
have
character
to-
on
I have
October
to-
8th. I guarantee.
I have to
Talking about
explain
speaking into
how much of a
existence.
Bethesda whore I am. And I'm very excited for Starfield.
Starfield looks pretty cool.
I have no
Looks
idea what it
promising.
is.
Which one was that again?
That's space
But
game.
that's
Oh,
It's Bethesda space.
They haven't
travel
showed
game.
much, but I have high hopes for Starfield.
For me, I was so mad that the Washington Post dropped that fucking trailer before E3 because it was what Bethesda led with, and they dropped it early, and everyone got to see it. Whoever works at the Washington Post should have been fired. They should have been and blacklisted. I'm not even joking.
Ruined it.
Like they ruined that experience for so many people. Like that's the one big thing like that people were like ready for, and it was completely ruined.
They probably had to change the Elden Ring trailer too.
But either way, I still watched it and
that
loved
got
it. But,
leaked.
and then I watched it again when Bethesda showed it.
Exactly. They didn't show enough.
But it was a cinematic trailer, so we don't really know much either. But like, it just got me pumped because I know that right after that it is a new Elder Scrolls. So I'm just saying, let's get to work here.
Yeah, he said about 6 years there'll be a new Elder Scrolls. They act like they haven't been working on it.
Which I'll play for 16 years.
They act like they haven't been working on this game and they just thought about it. Oh yeah, part 6. Oh, yeah. We're gonna start that now. It's been years.
Yeah, right.
Come on, guys.
We're done with the rest of the stuff. I guess we'll start it now. The Halo Infinite multiplayer show off was
Yo,
cool,
Let me tell you.
No, it's cool.
right?
Let me
Now,
tell you.
now I got Chuck's
I'm
attention.
ready.
That was what I was.
My favorite part was when you use the grappling hook to grapple onto someone's aircraft and yank them out of it. That was
At the yank
insane.
him out
That
of
was
it.
pretty awesome.
Insane.
And it's free.
And that samurai armor.
Also, all I know is I'm gonna be throwing exploding barrels at people all day long.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna make my all my armor just brown. I'm gonna make a tie that goes down the middle,
tie.
and that's it. That's gonna be my
The
armor.
red tie.
Let me know when you jump on that, John. I am down to play.
Hell yeah. My call letters are gonna be DK now. That's it. I'm just throw barrels at
Hell
people.
yeah.
No, that looked cool.
No, but for real, yeah, we'll play because that's like I've been waiting for a long time. I think
too.
now at this point.
The fact that they made that free to play is gonna mean that that's gonna live on forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
forever.
And they're just going to have stuff for you
And
to
to,
buy.
be, and to be honest, like, look, I have fallen off the Halo story train a long time ago. I don't give a fuck about the story anymore. So like, the fact that they even made this like free to play as a multiplayer just saved me at least $60.
It makes sense.
Well, it's gonna be part of Game Pass anyways.
But it'll be on Game
It wouldn't even
Pass
have made sense.
probably
It makes
day
sense.
one. So I'll probably end up just playing the story because it's free for the
And I
Game
make
Pass.
money.
so-
I think it's 4-player co-op for the you
Campaign?
can play 4-player co-op.
Yo,
for the
that's
campaign.
insane.
Last you
Split,
heard.
split screen
That's
or
what I heard.
online?
Last you heard.
That's what I heard.
Before
Online
they
is
redid the whole
split screen.
game.
I think it's online.
Yeah, they wanted to bring back a couch co-op type of thing for that
That's
too.
good.
So I know that was big for them. And then they were like, because everyone's like, is there gonna be a battle royale? And the guy from the lead designer was like, look, the only BR that we are concerned with is a battle rifle, and that is it.
I like that.
There is no battle royale coming to Halo Infinite, and he has said it multiple times. So I'm hoping, fingers
Stick to
crossed, that no battle royale comes to Halo Infinite.
Until the update.
There'll be a Halo Warzone.
I just
Halo
wanna,
Warzone.
I want to shoot about 100 Spartans.
All the same character.
Then go play big team battle.
They can do
Bye.
1,000.
Have
It's
fun.
big
Big Team Battle should be 32 on 32 now, maybe.
Jeez.
Yeah, yeah. I think-
But,
I think so.
Well, Battlefield is what 100.
Yeah,
Battlefield's 100 people, right?
Battlefield is. I saw some sick Battlefield video on Instagram today. Like this dude literally jumped out of his jet shot another jet down, landed in his cockpit. I'm like, what? Mid-flight.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Wow.
Battlefield is just cause.
it's insane.
That's what it is.
Just Cause.
It is a
Now it
just
is.
cause.
Just cause.
It's madness.
which is good.
That's
Which is
crazy.
great, actually.
Multiplayer just cause.
Yeah, sure.
They need to go like buck wild. They need to be crazy
yeah.
because nobody wants to do
as-
this war thing. It's tired. You
long
gotta
as
have
it's fun.
tornadoes. You gotta have freaking storms. You gotta have lightning hitting people. Stop camping. Lightning will pop 'em out of the
I
thing.
like that.
That'd be so
Zombie
good.
physics like
Lightning crashes on a camper.
Yeah,
that'd
you
be
can't
fun.
stay on one spot too long. That'd be freaking great.
Blow up.
that's fucked up.
Keep it moving.
I have a question.
What up?
John, we all know you're a big fan of the Sonic movie.
Damn.
Are you excited for the sequel that's coming out? So they actually just finished wrapping up filming.
Okay, so here's my thing with this, and we've talked about this on my podcast. I think actually on yours as well. The only way that the Sonic sequel can be any good is if they only have that the only human in that movie is Jim Carrey.
Oh,
That's
Okay.
it. No other
You
human.
don't like Cyclops?
Cyclops.
Cyclops is good.
Oh no, dude. No, you know why? Because all they had him to do was to drive Sonic, the fastest runner in the fucking world, around in a car.
Exactly.
yeah.
Fuck
He
you.
drives.
Fuck that movie. That movie is terrible. It's a
Wow.
shitty kids movie that uses shitty kids storylines. It's a bad movie.
That's great. That's great.
Okay, it's a bad movie.
Why? Now you've upset him.
Sonic 2 movie could be good if it's just Jim Carrey versus Sonic with Tails on his side, and then he teams up with Knuckles, and then or Knuckles is a bad guy at first, and then becomes a good guy when he sees how pure Sonic is or whatever the
They had
fuck.
to
Right?
build it up.
That's
They
how
had
you
to
make
build it up.
Sonic 2.
They're getting there.
That's
They're
hilarious.
in the
That's
Mushroom
it.
Kingdom next
And
movie.
they try and steal the Chaos Emeralds or some shit. I don't know. Whatever.
Supersonic in this one.
The Chaos Emerald was going to be in someone's diamond.
And that would be
freaking
cool. I would
engagement
like,
ring.
the end is he goes
Supersonic,
supersonic,
yeah. He's gonna.
or something,
He's
runs
definitely
around,
gonna.
punches some guy in the face.
Pick next movie.
If he gets
He's
all
flying
the,
around.
Probably.
if he gets all the Chaos Emeralds.
They waited. They didn't do it in the first movie.
You can't waste that in the
Well,
film.
they talked.
did.
They talked
Chaos-
about the.
He got
Chaos Emeralds.
powerful, but he
and
didn't
they,
turn.
And they showed the.
They probably wait to the third.
If
If
there
there,
are-
if there is.
If there are other humans in the Sonic 2 movie, immediate
Well, they
failure.
showed.
Listen, the Chaos Emerald is going to be in an engagement ring. I'm telling you.
Oh man.
It's gonna be in the
Oh,
ring.
come on, man.
Imagine.
Now that's a bad movie.
Oh yeah,
Now
it's
that's
probably
a
gonna
bad
happen.
movie.
That's
Probably-
not funny.
That's
probably gonna
not,
happen.
man.
Don't speak that. Don't
No.
speak that into existence.
It's already
bad.
filmed. I had nothing to do with it.
Put that evil
It's
on.
already done.
When the human characters get married and he gets there to ring, it's gonna
Yep.
be a Chaos Emerald.
Exactly.
Oh, that's where the final
And then
one
that-
is.
And then he loses it.
He's gonna start to turn
No,
evil.
he loses
And then
it.
he
and has to
loses
go
it,
find
right?
it.
Dr. Robotnik's gonna steal it away from him.
Like there were some cool little elements here and there throughout the Sonic movie, and I enjoyed some of the sounds and the music and blah blah
They had
blah whatever.
Sonic.
But they put too much Earth and humans into it, which made it stupid. It made it a regular kids movie. It made it a ripoff of Space
But I'm in
Jam.
charge.
It is. You know what I mean? Like it is a fucking. It's just a shitty kids movie with Sonic. That's it. That's all that it is.
Well,
Yeah, that's what
did,
Sonic is.
It did well enough
Damn.
to make a sequel. So
That's
it
what
turned a
Sonic is.
profit.
And that's where they need to change it now, right? Robotnik was awesome. Jim Carrey can hold that movie on
Well,
his
he-
shoulders.
he's in
which
charge.
is what
Well,
he did
you,
with the
you've
first
watched it. You've watched it till the end, and you see how it ended. Not to spoil anything, just saying you see how it ended, and you see how you see that world, and you
That's
see
what
what
I
they
mean.
could
As
do.
long as they continue.
You see
now.
what they-
If they get rid of everybody else,
you see how they set it up. So
But now
it's
they
like,
have a
all
whole
right.
That movie
they have a
makes
whole
me so
they have a
angry.
whole new
Sorry,
audience of
I-
kids now. So
Yeah.
you know it's gonna happen. That's where the money's at. The parents have to take them anyway. So they're not trying to win the parents over.
It's tough to make a good sequel. Though,
But
man.
while we're at it, let's remake Rocky and Bullwinkle movie and do the same thing with it
Oh,
also.
no, that sucked though.
Oh, dude,
That sucked though. Rocky Bullwinkle sucked all the
that
time.
was, that was bad.
That was never for kids.
Yeah, right.
That was never for kids. That was a terrible show. That was like for history. Who cares?
No, that was Mr. Peabody and
No, it
Shannon.
was part of that.
That was part of that show. Sure.
I couldn't tell you.
But Rocky and
I'm glad I
Bullwinkle.
didn't watch either one.
I couldn't tell you what Rocky Bullwinkle was about.
Those are bad.
Yeah, seriously. I
It wasn't about
it.
anything. It was about a moose and
Yeah.
a squirrel and two Russian people trying to kill them. That was it. That was the whole show.
Bodish and Natasha.
Nah,
That
nah,
movie,
Yeah.
that movie was terrible.
Nah.
For
But
spies.
that new Heat, man.
But that's what I mean. It was just a bad kids movie, and I have a problem with it. And I'm sorry that everyone is like really trying to hold on to it as a good video game movie, but it's not.
Oh, wow.
That anger.
Detective
Now I gotta see
Pikachu
it.
is still the only good video game
Really?
movie as far as
You like that one over Sonic?
That's not even a video game.
Nah,
I
it's
didn't see Detective
original.
Pikachu yet.
That was good. It was
Detective
good.
Pikachu is
good.
It's real good.
Real
I
good.
didn't watch it because I don't like anything Pokemon.
It was no Sonic.
Well, compared to most video game movies, it's like a treasure.
That's a trading. That's a trading card game.
What
movie.
about
Damn.
what about Angry Birds?
What it is?
Did you see that?
No,
Oh, okay, that was good.
It was?
I didn't even know they made it.
Chuck said it was.
Angry Birds movie? Yeah.
I didn't see
The
it.
animated, the 3D animated movie.
You being serious?
They had no humans. They had no humans.
I
in it.
enjoyed it.
Al, how was
I
the
have to check it
Emoji
out.
movie? Was that
You
any
didn't
good?
see it?
No, Emoji Movie was
No.
fucking
Oh, what the
garbage.
hell?
And you know
No,
that.
I didn't see Angry Birds.
Of all the animated, it was good.
He threw out the worst movie ever
It's
created.
just,
Wait, what?
it's just
the,
the.
the emojis movie.
The Emoji Movie?
The Emoji
Oh,
movie.
God.
The Emoji Movie? Yeah.
Oh, that was bad.
It's like Angry Birds. It's like Emoji movie.
I don't even know what that is.
They don't need to see it.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
You don't need
I
to
don't
see
even
it.
want to know what that is. Hell no.
Bad marketing. Bad movie.
But now you can stream all that, man.
Nah, but that new He-Man though.
Yeah, that He-Man trailer looks fire.
That looks
And that's
good.
Kevin Smith, right?
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that got me hyped.
hero.
I hope there's at least one dick joke there. You know what I mean? Like there's got to be one dick joke if it's Kevin Smith doing it.
Well, that song, I don't know what happened with that song, but it seemed
Yeah,
like
it was in
it
a
was
lot
on
of trailers.
everything. It was on mad shows.
What was it recently? What was it? There was something after that.
No, I think that song just got available to use.
Oh, really?
As far as
Oh, so now
licensing.
it's fucking
and
everywhere.
everybody is waiting.
Yeah.
And literally, like within the week that came
Everyone
out,
Yeah,
is
it was on the
everywhere.
He-Man trailer. I forgot what other trailer it was on because I was like,
It was in a movie or in a
Wow.
show that I watched, and it was in another
Yeah.
trailer.
Really?
Yeah.
It was everyone's just trying to
Oh,
copy
it was in
Shrek.
wasn't it in the Marvel shit? Loki. Wasn't it? It was in Loki, right?
I
Yep.
think, yeah.
It was.
Yeah,
And I was like,
it was.
damn it, man.
Songs everywhere.
It's funny. It's a funny song, but I saw it in He-Man first, so that
And somebody
won.
made a trailer out of Hero from
Smash,
Smash Brothers.
of course.
With
Of course.
I Need a Hero. Someone
Yeah.
made that also.
Of course.
That's actually
pretty
really funny.
But I mean, that looks dope.
It looks awesome.
And I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a game finally. Yeah. Other than the 8-bit one from Europe, there's gonna be a He-Man game. Actually, there was one for the phone recently too.
Yeah, but
Really?
that
I
doesn't
feel
count.
like the way you do a He-Man game is like the way you do like a Streets of Rage,
Yeah.
right?
Beat 'em
Like
up.
Well, it's gotta be like Golden Axe.
it's got to be a beat 'em.
like a
You
Golden
can
Axe.
do
Golden
game.
Axe, Golden Axe, Dungeons and Dragons.
It's a Golden Axe
Or
game.
if you want to just do
Conan.
it God of War style, you could do it God of War style.
I think they.
You
No,
could do
me
it.
and Glitch would hate it.
Rasta.
Yeah. Joe would be like,
God.
this is the worst game.
That'd be pretty cool.
Gotta do it like Rastan.
Nah.
But I would like a beat 'em up with like the old cartoons that we used to. You know what I mean? Like I feel like every one of like Thundercats could be a really good one.
hell yeah.
He-Man could be a really good
Thundercats is
one.
way overdue.
Saturday Smash.
Right?
Way
So they
overdue.
started winning cartoons.
I was gonna say they need to fix the cartoon first.
Yeah,
Thundercats wasn't bad. It just didn't
they
get.
trailed off.
No,
That
no, no.
cartoon
I'm
was
saying,
good.
I'm saying the okay.
Yeah, no, the newer cartoon was great, and then nobody supported it, and then we got Thundercats Roar, and I got pissed.
That's what I'm
never
talking
I was
about.
so mad.
That
that's
never even
right.
happened.
Yeah, yeah.
That never even happened.
So
I'm
mad.
talking about that.
That never happened. Though.
What you mean that never
It
happened?
only had
came
2
out.
episodes online. Never happened.
Who cares? It happened.
Yeah,
Never happened.
It was
exactly.
there. It was there.
You could see the art online. It
I was
happens.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, the reviews from those weren't bad.
Furious.
It wasn't for us. Though.
Thundercats
It
Roar.
wasn't for us. Yeah.
No,
It just wasn't for us.
It
For
never-
4 or 5-year-olds, they don't know what the
Exactly.
hell artwork is.
Listen. I know people gave a lot of shit to
Titans.
Teen Titans
what's
Go.
the Teen Titans
I like
Go.
Teen Titans.
It was actually kind of fun.
And let me tell you something.
Watch that
If you sit down and watch Teen Titans Go, it's actually really
It
fucking
is no, it
funny.
is hilarious.
I watched
can't
it a
lie.
lot,
Watch
but I
that
got
shit.
tired of it. I watched it a lot.
Yeah.
And it's on all
Yeah,
the
it
time.
becomes-
And I was
yeah.
like, I got tired
Yeah,
of it.
It becomes
I still
annoying,
miss the
but it
original
is
Teen
fun.
Titans, but Teen Titans Go is funny. It really
The movie
is.
was funny.
Yeah, it was funny as hell.
Not
Yeah.
for me.
I don't blame you.
Listen, that old school
tried. I
song,
was
that
like,
Hey,
episode
listen,
was
we
classic.
all we all have our
The
likes
Night
and our
Begins to
hates.
Shine.
I
The
hate
Night
Sonic
Begins to Shine
movies.
is a classic episode.
I
in
bought that
cartoon
song
history.
because of that show.
I looked that shit up. I downloaded it. I didn't buy it, but I downloaded it. It's on everybody's phone now.
Yo,
What did you guys like from E3? And just jumping back to it.
I
real
liked
quick.
Halo, and
Yeah.
I liked what else? I liked Forza Horizon 4.
Oh, cool.
Was it?
Okay.
Yeah, that was
Forza
good.
for Horizon.
I think it's 5
5.
actually.
Sorry, I lost count.
Really slick.
But no, it
Well, you know how
looks
to do Forza and then Horizon. So
that
you give me stuff.
it looks
Of
amazing.
course it does. It's a car game.
Yeah,
Of course it does.
yeah, man. And what else?
I like the fact that it was so done. Like that. It's coming soon.
Yeah, I like Redfall.
Yeah.
Redfall looked great.
That's the thing
Redfall
they showed
does
at the
look
end,
cool.
right?
Yeah.
That looked dope.
Yeah,
that did look dope. And I'm sick of all the first persons they showed. But that looked, as a new game, that looked pretty dope.
It looked good.
I
And
was
it
excited.
There was also something that was coming out with the Vampire Masquerade game. There was some kind of something that was attached to that. I don't
There was
remember what
another
it was.
first person that had like telepathy and some crazy shit
There
going
was
on.
so many first
And it was cool looking.
There was a
I
lot
did
of
not know the name of it though.
lot of sorcery games, like a lot of fantasy games that were coming out, and I was like really excited for that because I'm a huge fantasy dork.
It was never in the story all day, man. Never in the story.
Only three games stood out for me. Was
Yeah.
the first one was the Metal Slug Tactics.
The strategic one, yeah.
That
looked
looked
interesting.
awesome. And
That was on Nintendo, wasn't it? That was on Nintendo?
No.
No?
No, that was the
That was the first
Capcom.
day?
That was one of the. I think that was one
That
of
was
the first.
Capcom?
No, that was not Capcom.
That was like the first
No,
day.
Metal
Oh, no,
Slug.
I'm sorry.
Metal Slug.
I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of
Metal
the other-
Slug.
That was like the
Basically.
first day of E3 shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who it was, but it was like the first day that Metal Slug was shown.
I
Okay.
was mixing it up with the second one, which was the
Advance
Ace
Wars.
Attorney, the Ace Attorney game.
Not Advance Wars.
Oh,
No.
Ace Attorney.
No Advance Wars?
Yeah, and Advance Wars.
Advance Wars
That was the
looked
third
good.
one. I didn't say it yet, but yeah.
All right, what was yours?
Very few, to be honest. I mean, there was a lot of good. They showed a lot of good stuff, but not a lot of my type of games were there. The ones that obviously Metroid Dread was dope. I liked Replaced a lot.
Oh yeah.
It was is it indie?
That's the real Cyberpunk game.
Yeah. Pretty much that pixel art
Yeah,
that
yeah.
to me blew me away. I thought that was pretty incredible.
Imagine the possibilities, man. Those types of games.
I
The way that
love-
looks.
There
I
were
don't know how that. Like
They've
that,
been
there were a
doing
lot
that
of really
looks like it
cool
plays.
indie
It's
games.
weird too, like the
Yeah.
camera angle and stuff. But it was awesome the way.
With a
the
lot of
pixel
those
art.
pixel, like the really good pixel art games, what they've been doing nowadays, and it's probably because of Octopath. Octopath has like changed like
Oh, hell yeah.
the way, like
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
with what's that game? Uden Chronicles,
Yeah.
which
That
is
was
not
good.
coming out soon. It's 2023, but I was blown away by that as well. I'm definitely gonna buy that.
Actually, during the PC gaming show, Death Trap, I think it was called, an indie game. It's made by just a few people. I think one guy in general has been like making it for like 6 years.
Jesus.
Bro, that game looks legit. Like that. Like I've been waiting for that game for some time now. Like I've been that, and I was waiting for, which they didn't show again, boyfriend dungeon.
Oh, that shit.
I've been waiting for boyfriend dungeon for like ever.
Wait, what was that about?
That name.
Don't even.
Boyfriend Dungeon is the action adventure dating sim where you like date your weapons and like make them stronger. It's like an RPG dating
Right.
sim. It's like a dungeon crawler too. It's
I feel like we
hysterical.
saw a trailer for
we
that.
did, definitely did. So it's on.
Oh,
And the
man.
swords are like, like sexy Latin dancer or like a girl with like like cat ears or some shit. Like there's all like these like they transform into a human after you're done dungeon crawling
Yo,
and you take them out on dates. And it's
Sounds like a
hysterical. I
90s
can't
anime
wait.
to me.
Yeah.
that is crazy.
Right? It does feel like exactly.
your
that.
weapon
What
is-
the hell?
If you piss off your weapon on the date, and they
You're
don't
dead
work,
and
they
slice
don't
your
work.
Yeah,
throat.
probably-
Fun.
They're not
It's
as
It's probably
effective.
like you get like a debuff where like you're not as strong with it. or
Perform
something.
Harry Curry on you, just rip your stomach. What happened? I'll tell you what I didn't like, because I mean Metroid obviously was probably my most
Oh
hyped,
yeah, I did like
probably
Metroid.
most hyped part of E3. But
Yeah.
what I didn't like, besides Capcom being just disappointing all around, so final like Square, okay, I was hyped for Square overall, and the fact that they spent, I mean, listen, like freaking, I was about to say Guardian Heroes,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardian Heroes. Somebody said Guardian
Guardian
Heroes.
Heroes
The
of
fact that
Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy was so long, it was literally like what,
15
half an hour or 40 minutes, something like that.
Damn.
I mean, listen, the game looked fine on the first part of the trailer, not the 8th trailer. Like it's fine.
Well, they did.
They did the playthrough.
Yeah, Square Enix had a weird thing where they did like the trailer, and then they did like the let me show you all of the stuff and the people working
After
on
that,
it,
yeah,
and
right.
and then saying, this was really been an experience for me. That's so great, and then the next person will be like, I really love telling the story of Marvel in a way that I think a lot of people don't get a chance to do. It's always like that kind
Yeah,
of shit.
and I was
like
waiting.
behind
I'm
the
like, I'm
scenes.
waiting for their other announcers. I'm like, dude, this game is continuously going the whole time. And then they announced pixel revision of Final Fantasy 1 through 6, and I was like, Oh, you mean the phone games? Only for mobile phone. And the phone games that were already done that way. And they weren't for the Switch or anything. And they didn't show it at all. And I was like, these are the same guys who have the people from like Octopath making these games. Why not get them to do Final Fantasy VI and call it a day in that style? Or any of those games in that style. Don't give us your mobile pixels.
Yes.
Again, nobody wanted that, and that was a huge disappointment. And then they announced, they had Dragon Quest, my bad, Dragon Quest, the remake in the new style, and that looked incredible.
Dragon Quest.
You mean like Octopath?
Yeah, 3, but it was kind of like, it's obviously not the same company,
You mean like Octopath?
but it was done that way, and I was like,
But then they showed then I got excited for the Black Panther.
Black
stuff,
Panther was
so I was
fine.
into that.
Yeah,
That looked
it was.
good.
But like I said,
Yeah.
it took too long to get to it, but it was
knew that
fine.
was
Panther looked good.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
And then there was another game called Babylon's Fall that looked pretty cool. That was
looked
like a
like
little.
Nier.
I missed that,
It looked like
actually.
Nier.
I missed it.
Yeah.
But it's not my type of game. But it looked like a fun. It looked like Nier. So obviously, I'm gonna look at it more. But I wasn't really anticipating that. It looked kind of old compared to new stuff now.
Yeah, well, it was another one of those like team up games that they've made. It's like Square Enix, like especially the American Square Enix part of stuff. They're making a lot of these like, let's get your friends together and play an adventure game, which is great. But like me, I don't have friends that would play it with me. You know what I mean? So like, it's a difficult sell for a lot of people. You got to make more things, I think, like Guardians, where I can play by myself also, as well as with my friends. Although I think Guardians, I don't even think you could play with your friends.
No, that's just
Yo, I'll run some Marvel with you, John.
But then,
all right.
Then they announced that Final Fantasy one player, and I was like,
Yeah, that main
I was
character.
hyped. I was hyped for it. I wanted to see. I
I'm
was like,
still
cool.
interested in it.
Because they
Looks
said,
cool.
because they said it was like Dark Souls. I was like, oh, cool. It's gonna be like that. And then they showed it, and it looked like a budget, like Devil May Cry. And I was like, wait.
You talking about Elden
No,
Ring?
not Elden Ring. Elden Ring was great. No, I'm talking about the
I
Final
was gonna say,
Fantasy
that's-
game.
Final
The Final
Fantasy
Fantasy
Origins.
Origins.
Oh,
Final
yes.
Fantasy Origins.
Yes.
Where the main character looked like he just got out of Banana Republic.
even besides what he looked like. Listen, it's the first
Yeah,
Final Fantasy.
they were killing it mostly because of that.
First Final Fantasy, the dude looked like that though. He was very generic. But I mean, this is a new
Yeah.
day.
Creative
You can
play.
change that. You can change that now. You
But
don't have to.
his two companions looked like dope. They like
Yeah.
fit the part.
Hopefully you can switch to them.
I mean, you have
Because the game looked boring. Like he was just popping crystals.
Look,
And I was like-
Garland is in there.
I was like, listen, don't show that trailer. Just show the picture of them and just work on that game because it wasn't ready yet. And I was disappointed. Just disappointed. And they didn't show Final Fantasy, 16?
16.
They didn't show that at all, even though they had a full-on trailer like a couple of months ago. They could have shown that trailer again to get people excited. Like, just show it again.
They're
Come
like,
on.
yeah, we bit off more than we could chew.
It was like,
we gotta wait a bit.
it was like we shouldn't even
Stranger
be
of
here
Paradise
at
is the
E3.
name of that.
We shouldn't even showed any of this at E3. You should have shown that Tokyo Game Show when we're ready.
I think a lot of these companies at E3 they just wanted to show up just to show face.
They should have showed their Marvel
They
shit.
didn't
That's it.
have anything. Like Ubisoft didn't have shit. Capcom didn't have
Well,
shit.
like I said,
Marvel
this
versus
is
Capcom. I mean,
this is the
sorry,
catch up.
Mario Rabbids.
This is the catch up.
You didn't like that Resident Evil 8 DLC they announced?
Yo,
that they
that
just
was
told you?
a
They didn't even
waste.
say anything.
Yeah, you mentioned the WarioWare game.
WarioWare I did not say.
Oh,
That was another
I
highlight.
was gonna say, did you-
Definitely. That was another
Yeah.
highlight. But a lot of people don't give a fuck. But I did.
I thought it was cool, man.
I thought it was cool too.
Between
I
that,
love
those
WarioWare.
games.
yeah, between that, the Metroid,
Nintendo's solid.
obviously they showed a little bit more of Breath of the Wild 2.
They had a lull though in the middle. They had a lot
You
of
know,
games that nobody
Yeah,
was
what's funny
like.
I
nah.
noticed was like a slight detail in Breath of the Wild 2. You see some of the scenes with Link. His hair is either tied up or it's completely out.
Yeah.
And even before, the second time I saw it, I was like, oh, that shit's just flying everywhere.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's pretty different. Never seen that before as an
Yeah,
option.
this was one of those weird years for E3. So you know what? I appreciate some of the things that I did get to see that I was excited for, and everything else was just kind of like, all right, well, I guess we'll find out what happens next year.
And they didn't have any footage of Gotham Knights or the Suicide Squad game.
That got
right?
moved.
Nope,
They actually.
No.
They had no
delayed that.
DC.
They got
delayed
I
that.
know they
that-
got delayed.
Yeah.
We all know it was delayed, but I
had
I
no
thought they
DC.
were gonna show something.
No DC whatsoever. Not even like
think-
the versus game.
I think a lot of the games that were expected really got fucked over, and they're just like, we're not going to give you a half-assed version of it, so we'll just show you something.
Well,
Probably better
Give us a
off.
title screen,
This-
please. Like I would have
This was, I
appreciated.
think this was also a weird year because they didn't know whether they were going to be in person or not yet. until like the very last minute where they were like, all right, fuck it, we'll just keep doing it online.
Yeah.
But then they also mixed it in with Summer of Games and the IGN
happened?
thing and like all this. And it was like a
I didn't
nightmare.
see any
it
of
was
that.
like
They
all-
showed games that was with Elden Ring. That's
Well, I saw the first day,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that was it.
Summer of Game.
That was the whole summer.
The Summer
When
of
was it
Games
that
was
they-
first with Jeff Keighley.
Right.
And then there was E3, but during E3 there was an IGN thing, and they were doing their
I
own
didn't see
thing, but
IGN.
they were also attached to E3.
When-
So I was like, it was a giant clusterfuck for all these companies.
When was the
So-
time that they showed Gotham Knights? That 15 minutes of gameplay. Remember that?
That was
when
like
how
early-
long-
That was last year.
That was mid.
That was earlier in the year. Or
That was
it
before the
last year?
pandemic.
Before
Right?
was last-
pandemic.
Before.
No,
That was
no,
no,
I
that was
thought-
during the pandemic. I
Was
think
it?
it was like
It was
in
last
in
year.
Like 2
in
months in
December,
then.
right?
It might have been actually been
I
might
think
have
it was
been
this-
last year around this time, around like June, July.
About 2 months
Really?
into the pandemic, they showed.
Yeah, something like that.
And everybody's like,
I
"No
don't
Batman."
Because I remember they showed 15 minutes of gameplay, and it was
know. No, and it looked sick.
yeah
Yeah, co-op. They showed co-op.
So I thought
they beat up
Also-
boss. They
Right.
beat Mr. Freeze.
Who is making those games again? Who is making the DC
Warner
games?
Brothers Studios, I think.
was it Warner Brothers?
Definitely Warner.
Yeah.
Brothers.
Well,
okay,
Rocksteady
so
is
Warner
doing the,
Brothers-
Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah, you're
They
right.
didn't
Yeah.
show that game though. They just showed like a long trailer.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
So Warner Brothers has a thing with Summer of Games happening later on, I think in August.
Oh, okay.
So they may show everything
Okay.
then.
I think a lot of stuff's happening.
And they
in
weren't.
August.
They just weren't at E3. WB Games wasn't at. So they'll probably show off like their new Harry Potter game and their new DC game. So that might happen a little
Well,
later.
Sony's showing off a whole bunch
Um,
of stuff tomorrow. No, they're not.
No.
But they're doing, they're doing
Indie.
it.
It's a one game
Yeah.
and like indie stuff mostly. I think.
Right.
It's just another thing
But
for us
they,
to get
they
excited
do too.
about.
Don't they usually do two? Like they'll do like one with indie stuff, and they'll do like one a month later with like the actual. They did that I think last year. They did two state of plays.
Well, last year was a weird year.
Yeah, I
don't know
mean,
if
they
they're
still
gonna
don't
do
know how to
Actually,
do
no, wait. Holy shit.
this. WB Montreal.
During the Summer Game Fest, Warner Brothers was there, and the only thing they did was Back for Blood. I totally forgot about that.
I mean, that's good enough. Should have been good enough.
So yeah.
I mean, yeah, Back for Blood is awesome so
needs to
far.
be out,
But
though.
like, I didn't even realize that. Holy shit.
I think they were trying to figure out what they were doing after they got
This
sold.
year
Didn't
was
they
so
get sold?
shitty.
Or didn't they buy like? Didn't DC get bought? Like the Mortal Kombat people are doing Marvel. Actually, shit. So they're not even doing
NetherRealm?
DC, are they? I don't know. I don't know what they're doing
I
with DC.
don't know, man. I'm dead.
At least as far as the fighting
NetherRealm
games.
I'm
has
upset about
stuff
that.
with DC.
WB
because
Montreal
it's more-
for Gotham Knights. Thanks, Emerald.
That's it.
But they stopped.
Oh,
They
oh,
stopped. They stopped making Mortal Kombat 11, so they got to be working on something new.
Stop, yep.
Yeah.
And that was kind of out of the blue. I thought
Shaolin
they-
Knights too.
I thought they had like other characters they were gonna do, like another last batch.
Punks.
I feel like they had a bunch
Who?
of DLC
Mortal Kombat?
characters.
Oh, they did. No, they worked on that a lot.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat, the last one they did was Rain, Rambo, and
Melina.
Melina,
Did
thank
they have
you.
Smoke?
No, they had
Um,
RoboCop, isn't it?
Well, yes, that. But I'm saying the last DLC
Yeah.
pack that they
Yeah,
just
yeah.
had.
Melina was yeah.
I didn't get it yet, but I plan to.
Melina, Rambo, and Rain. They haven't announced if they're doing more for it or if they're just going to make it 12. But this will probably last them for some time. I would say the next like year or two before you even see a new
Yeah, they
announcement.
said they're
Yeah,
done
they said
with.
they're done.
If they
done
have
with
no new
Mortal
DLC.
Kombat, 11.
What happened?
Done with the DLC for Mortal Kombat 11. They're doing
they're probably-
Shaolin Monks.
Well, they'll probably come out with the next game when Street Fighter 6 gets announced. About that time. About that time.
Eh.
And then Tekken 8 will be out. Like, what?
Tekken 8.
I'm still waiting for Marvel vs. Capcom.
Not happening.
4.
Shut up.
You know,
Shut up.
I'm sorry to crush your hopes.
Shut up.
And if they do that, please be 2.5 fighter. don't bring it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just 2 these.
said
Not
don't
even a
make it
point. Don't
30.
even make it point anything.
I don't mind the 2.5 because it feels like like the way like Injustice 2 is or Mortal Kombat. That's like that
You
depth,
pop them in the background. a little.
level.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I enjoy those, and just like Dragon Ball Fighters, except that they have like an actual art style to it, and it's not just computer
yeah.
generated.
They did that art style though in any versus game that looked like Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
My gosh, come on, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Guilty Gear. Like, there's no excuse anymore.
and it should have been what's it called? What was the anime fighter with all the anime characters in it that came out and
Fighting
failed?
Jump Force.
Oh, I said
Jump
Fighting
Force.
Fighting Force.
Yeah.
That was
Yo,
also
as well.
that was a
honestly-
failed fighter.
Honestly,
I mean,
like,
they're both the same. You
and the thing is, it's crazy. I played Jump Force and I was so disappointed.
Well, the
That
engine
cast-
is terrible. Engine is terrible.
Yeah.
But it could have been
Yeah.
great, and part of me really wanted it to. Like, I played it a lot because I enjoyed it, but there were so many little nuances that were so bad
Yeah.
that I was like, I wish they made this like Dragon Ball Fighters. It could have been so
I
much
couldn't get
better.
into it.
Imagine if they had
That
the license.
That cast was amazing.
Was Kenshiro in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
You had Kenshiro in that game, and man,
That cast was amazing, bro.
I mean, everything from Fist of the North Star to My Hero
Yeah, it was-
Academia.
it was-
Like, there
was
so
was it
many
just
games.
Kenshiro from?
Fan service.
Was
bro.
Ray up in there?
Raul was in there though.
Raul.
No Ranma though. I can't
It
play
was,
it. No
it was
Ranma.
complete fan service. Like
Oh, he ain't tough enough.
that game should have been amazing, but
Imagine if freaking
I couldn't
Arc
get into
System,
it.
if Arc Systems Works had that license for Jump Force, or
Jump Force would have been a smash. It would have been ridiculous.
Who's in Smash?
It's gonna be
Goku in
Luffy.
Smash?
When you can
Last
finally have
character.
Goku and
Goku
Smash
Smash.
Brothers.
It's gonna be Luffy from One Piece.
Yeah.
he was in that, right? He was in there.
Yeah, he was in.
He was in that game.
He was in Jump Force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Apparently, he's a good fighter.
He was good.
Yeah.
It's like Dowson.
A little bit better than Dowson. A little bit better, slightly.
That's Jay's best character.
Yeah, I gotta give it a shot.
Is he?
I don't know, man. I
Dowson.
do pretty good with him. I don't use him. though.
Come on, like a flame.
It's all about that range.
Yoga.
It's all about that range, man.
Yoga
Damn,
flame.
damn, they got
real.
Kenshiro up in there. It's fucked up. Dude.
Yeah, man.
So this summer, I mean, this summer's been interesting. But as far as releases, though, what have you been playing this summer, recently? Because we haven't even gone through that.
I haven't played anything.
What we've been playing, or what you've been playing.
The
what-
newest
We
what's
game
going
segue
on?
into what we've been playing.
The newest
Might as
game
well.
I've been
I've
playing
been
this
playing-
summer
Yeah, so, yeah, we
is Guilty Gear Strive. That
Oh,
game
yeah,
is
yeah, okay.
fire.
I gotta get this game
beat it?
now.
There's not a story. There's not. I don't think there's a playable story mode. You can watch the story mode.
There's no playable story mode?
You could do an arcade mode.
but there's endings. It's like,
Yeah, I didn't even play that. I just went straight into the online.
oh, you're one of those guys.
No, actually, normally I'm not. If there's a story mode, I usually play through that first before I start playing online, so I can get used to every character. But I just went straight into online. I'm just like, wow.
Because you know that boss is going to be cheap as hell.
Yeah,
It's
probably.
like it's almost like SNK boss. Guilty Gear has some cheap boss.
I was playing the Dungeons and Dragons Dark
Oh,
Alliance. And I like it, but again, it's one of those games I don't have friends to play with. So I just like played like the same levels over and over again, just leveling up characters, like grinding like a stupid asshole because that's all I can do in those games. But I played a lot of Nier. I've been getting back into Overwatch actually because there's been really nothing else. I mean, I've been playing like single players. I played Scarlet Nexus recently, which was
Yeah,
awesome.
I played that
Is it
demo.
good?
It's really good.
I didn't play the
good?
demo yet.
Yeah,
That demo's real.
it's
a good
fun.
game.
Yeah, I wish there was a little bit more in the hack and slash itself. Like like a good hack and slash has a lot of different combos you can do, but this is a little bit more isolated with some cool little powers that you can hook up with. It's still fun, but it's and it's a super weird anime story. Some bullshit anime game. Just but it's been fun. It's been a good game.
It looked impressive.
Like Astral Chain.
I think we heard
Yes, yeah. I didn't hear what you said before.
said it like
but
3
yeah,
times,
sort of that.
No, he didn't. No, he just kept saying.
I kept whispering.
Like
it.
Astral
Like
Chain.
Astral Chain.
Oh yeah, I didn't even hear you.
I was just whispering
exactly.
it in the mic. That's why.
Or just like Bandai Namco's Code Vein. You know what I mean? Like it's just that kind of, it's not as hard as Code Vein. But
I saw that was like 15
yeah,
bucks.
this
I was
is-
like, damn.
it's a Dark Souls
Yeah,
anime.
it
That's
looks
really
pretty
cool. Code Vein.
All right. I mean,
Nothing else.
I went
else you
back
got?
to Sunset Overdrive.
really?
Did you?
Yeah.
Sunset Overdrive. I never even gave that a shot.
Yeah, I went back to it. It's a fun game. I forgot how fun it was.
It's
It was free at some point. I have
It's
it.
a goofy game, man.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
like a stupid like.
Is it
It's
like-
a fun pick up and play game though.
It kind of reminded me like it would be in the world of Jet Grind Radio.
Exactly. It's like a little bit of Jet Grind Radio with a third person shooter.
Last
Really?
Smash character. Man.
Yeah, that's every game. Every game. That person got to be in Smash.
Last Smash.
That person got to be in
definitely
Smash.
It really could be anybody.
There'll be Sunset Riders before that.
Damn.
Yeah,
Sunset
exactly.
Riders.
It's gonna be Jin Sakai.
I feel like a lot of the stuff I'm playing now is just like old Game Pass games. Just because I'm like just trying to like play through stuff. Maybe I downloaded Final Fantasy X because I just never
Oh, it's
played
on
it.
there?
I never
Yeah.
I never
Yeah,
gave it a
is.
fair shot.
Yeah.
But I'm playing it now, and like here's the thing about going back to those old games. If you never played them now, they're so fucking like
In their time.
they're just so bad. In like like when we do the bad voice
Oh, yeah.
acting.
No, it was the first game that was talking like that,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
like chopped up the way they talk.
And it
Yeah,
was translated.
it's good so far. I just Oh my god, such the worst acting, the worst.
I love it.
What'd you
There's
do
parts.
for
There's definitely parts in there.
Fighter Fridays, man?
I don't want to talk about Fighter Fridays, man. It's chill.
Why not, man?
Nah, I played Smash for Fighter Fridays and got demolished the entire 2 hours. And yeah, just for the record, that's the last Smash Friday, guys. It's over. It's over.
You heard it here first.
I'm officially retiring from Smash Brothers.
When they were doing when Dragon Ball Z Kakarot came out and they added the Dragon Ball Fighter card game to it,
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I'm jumping on this. I'm gonna stream it. I lost fucking every match I was playing. I'm just awful at like card games, but I tried so hard. Every match I played, I got beat so badly.
man.
I was like, I'm not gonna give up. The next time I played it, I got beat every fucking time. I never won. I still to this day have yet to win one fucking match in that card game. I'm so mad at that game.
Yeah.
Trust, but,
I was just-
you got a lot of views on that one, man.
I know, because people love to see me get beat down.
No, because if you throw in Smash Bros, you're gonna get a lot of people watching. People
Yeah,
love to watch Smash Bros.
Yeah,
That's just the
and-
way it is.
I mean, I had some moments in there where I got a kill, but like overall, like I'm just bad at the game. Just bad at the game.
The revelation
There's
is
no,
here.
there's no
reality
way
setting.
around it because I don't put enough time into it because I'm playing tons of other fighting games too, and not to mention other games that are not fighting games that I'm playing. So Smash is not high on the priority list, but then Smash Fridays comes around and I get thrown around like a rag doll.
Which is why we watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still wish that they had a 4-on-4 mode in that game, so at least like the level 857 crew could have like a highlight film, and like I'll still suck at the game, but I won't get killed first. You know what I mean? Like,
That would be crazy. if
because
they
I
did
mean,
that.
I work best when I'm just being a disruptor in that
Oh yeah,
game.
that's what I do. So bacon everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what you do.
yeah. I just disrupt.
that game.
I sneak up on people and I
Just
swing on
throw
them.
shit at
And they
people.
get
Oh
mad.
yeah, I remember that. If you guys haven't seen on the channel, there's a team battle that we did in Smash.
We did 2.
It was 2.
We did 2.
But somebody that was on the opposite team, much to his dismay. Like, I know he wanted to join us, but you know, he had some teammates.
Because like, here's the
like
thing:
poison.
is like, I'm not. I can hold my own in Smash. I'm not bad, but like, I mean, Stallion runs a train on me every time. but that's because that's the only game he plays, so it's the only game he's good at. So I get.
I mean,
Oh man.
oh, that's hilarious.
I'm just saying, no,
I mean, it's
but
half
like,
true.
no, but I can hold my own. I play pretty well, but I don't play enough. Like Chuck, I don't play enough of that game, even though I love it. It's one of my favorites. But I really should just play more. I hate the Nintendo Online. It's just the worst.
You know what? To be 100% honest, it's actually been a lot better.
Yeah, it's not that
Has
bad.
it?
I've
actually-
got like rarely I've been getting lag.
Yeah, it's
Rarely.
a rare,
Like,
it's a
you're
rare
wired.
There's
thing.
no
You're
lag.
wired in though.
There was no lag on Friday.
I don't like playing with people online.
I'm
I
not
play with
wired.
my friends, and you know, like I occasionally play with new people that like I can play in a room with and hang out with, and like playing with you guys and
It's
like
a better
whatever. But like,
experience that way. People online are cocksuckers.
yeah, playing online, people all people do is just be cheap and terrible
Yeah.
and awful
Exploit.
people. So
Exploit.
But they're fun
Yeah.
to put a freaking sword in their face. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, yeah,
that shit
totally.
is fun. You're gonna try to cheat and I still kill you? Oh, and I record the fucking match and I watch it over and over. That shit is fun.
You just made me a memory.
And you know what I like to do? I like to go to their gaming profile, see how many hours they got in the game. It'll be like 1,500. I got like 500 hours. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's
damn,
exactly-
you basically more than doubled my playing time, and you got your ass waxed.
You should
So-
see if their Twitter handle is the same as their gamer name,
No, I didn't.
and then like put up the highlight of them getting their ass
That
whipped,
actually
Yeah,
is
yeah.
a great
and
idea.
then send it to them.
That's actually a great
Oh,
idea.
that's
I'm gonna do
vicious.
some
Just tag
research.
him. Just tag him
that
in
is
there.
That is
really funny.
vicious.
And now I need to go change my Twitter.
Make sure it doesn't match. Yes.
Oh, I'll hunt down everybody. All you
Yo,
cheap
oh
motherfuckers.
Only the people who are massively cheap. That's all.
yeah,
Hilarious.
I'm just like, you remember this? And that's it. Remember
it.
this?
We need 2 seconds.
Remember
We need a
this.
2-second clip.
Fwah!
with the eyes emoji that's just looking at.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put in
Remember
some
this?
more time into that game because I'm tired of losing.
Yeah, you and me both.
Tired of losing. Tired
Yeah.
of losing.
I got to put in some more time into games in general.
You think?
Listen, I was working on
Hey,
my
listen, man,
freaking
we-
I don't
Twitch.
care. I don't
Listen,
hear it.
all right.
I don't
So
wanna hear it.
if you guys didn't know, we are streaming our stuff on Twitch. So our streaming schedule, all the single days that we do for streaming games individually, that's going to be on Twitch.
On the Twitch.
So if you didn't go to Twitch and follow us, you need to do that now because we miss y'all. We want to chat with y'all. We need y'all in the room to make it feel like it's home.
Like it's home.
Like it's
Yeah, I
home.
need someone to defend me when I'm losing in Smash. 'cause,
Exactly. Chalk
yo,
needs-
the chat was clowning me, son. It was
He
stupid.
was crying.
bad.
He was. If you want to see Chalk in tears, go to.
I was not. First of all, I wasn't crying. I was.
It was
I
silent.
I was 2 seconds
You
from a meltdown.
You weren't sobbing.
I was 2 seconds from a meltdown, but I
He
wasn't
did
crying.
that later in the bathroom.
If you guys want to see
seconds.
behind the scenes of what happens after Smash Fridays with all the tears,
Yo,
Lies.
remember there was one
Lies.
match I was trying to go at Mahmoud's boy, who's pretty good with the me gunner.
Oh, God.
I was trying to fight him 1-on-1. I was like, Chalk keeps pecking me in the back. He's
Both of
pissing
them.
me off.
Both of them
And
kept
then,
messing
then
with
Chalk went away and Kev hit me in the back. I'm like, I can't fight this guy because these guys keep taking cheap shots. I saw Chalk had like 100% of his last life just chilling there. I said, he's in my fucking way. Stabbed him right in the fucking back. I'm like, I gotta get rid of him. I can't take this shit anymore. Shit was getting to me. And Kev would just be like, peck. I'm gonna peck you now because I don't want to fight you later. Peck,
oh, he did some
peck.
cheap
That's
shit.
all he does.
He did some cheap shit. Oh my gosh, I gotta watch.
Just shooting those missiles,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. You already know.
can't
You
help
already know what he does.
Literally on the slice that took the other dude out. Kev came in
Stand on
with
the
Yeah,
edge
I
of the
came in
floor,
stab in the
shoot
back.
missiles
Yep.
all the way down the line.
And
That's
the
right.
back.
Eric was Marth. You stabbed the dude in the freaking neck. I rolled behind Eric, slapped him in
'cause
the
you're
freaking
scum.
back, and freaking he
What
launched-
Kev does, he's like, I don't want to face Eric one-on-one with the same stock. So this is what we gotta do. I either gotta snuff Eric on the last hit, or make sure I have 2 lives and he has 1. That's what
I
Kev
wasn't
does.
planning to do it, but you were wide open. I was like, why not?
John knows these tactics.
Turbo
He's seen them
slime.
before.
Terrible.
Turbo was
I've
slime in that game.
Seen him live.
That was a great move. I was proud of myself for that.
I mean, when he's your
I got
teammate,
the footage.
it's great.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
I remember we were facing what was it, MT Summit on the 4-on-4. I was facing Alex 1-on-1, having a good match. Kev comes over, shoots him in the back, and I was like, I appreciate it because we're on the same team, but that was sleazy as shit. But he just said, hold on, let's bang. All right, he's gone. All right,
and
he
every
goes
time,
back. He
and
goes
every
back.
time I knocked someone like away from the stage, I was like, all right, who can I go mess with now? Like the other person would be working on coming back, and I'm like attacking someone.
Yeah, it's like
and
nah,
ruining their fight.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with you anymore.
So to see the shenanigans, you got to join us on Twitch.
That's right.
Yeah.
And also, I did my Throwback Thursdays, which was SNK. I was playing Neo Geo, which is I'm going to continue to do that this month.
Nice.
I was playing the side-scrolling shooters, so not like the Contra type shooters, not the
Greatest.
Not the shmups.
not the shoot 'em ups, not
Not
yet.
a shmup.
Not
But
a
I
shmup.
played obviously had to do
Shmup.
Metal Slug.
Yeah.
I do Metal Slug. I did Metal Slug X, which was like 2 and 3 combination, whatever they did with that game. That was one of my favorite ones, so I had to play that one. And the fact is, I put on arcade mode because I'm just going through the game, so I'm gonna beat those games when I play because there's no
20
way
minutes.
you can lose. And they're literally done in
Infinite
like a half an hour.
credits.
Yeah.
They're done in like a half hour.
20 minutes, you're done.
So beat that one. I jumped into Metal Slug 5 because I think I only played that one time. As much as I played the other ones, I was like, I never really got into 5. I beat that before, but as I played, I was like, okay, I remember, but I didn't play it enough. Played that, got through that one. Obviously, I think the older ones are a little better. Or storyline and weird shit going on.
There's a storyline.
Yeah, it's nonsense. Like the aliens come in and they steal like the Saddam Hussein guy, and then like it's crazy. And then they join you at the end of part, and this is an X.
Oh, I don't even know that there was a story. I thought you just shoot shit.
I had no
It's funny.
idea.
It's
I
funny,
had no
stupid
idea.
stories in it. But 5, I mean, the storyline wasn't that great, but the levels were cool. Like they have you do a lot of different shit, and then you get like a mech instead of the tank. And if you put down, it transforms into the tank. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. But
All right.
Transformer.
I beat that one.
Wow,
And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna play the one that was before Metal Slug. So I threw on some Cyberlip.
Cyberlip.
No one talks about
Cyberlip.
Cyberlip.
No,
So I was
no.
like, maybe I
Cyberlip
should
was
just
dope.
introduce people into this older version
I
of,
liked Cyberlip.
of
That was a
Metal
good
Slug.
game.
I liked it.
It doesn't hold up quite as well as a Metal Slug, don't get me wrong. But it has some charm. At the time it came out, it was good. I would not recommend it to most people nowadays.
I feel like that's a lot of games that when we think about, like we think about fondly, but then when you go back and you play them and you go, wow, this is horrendous.
That's what Throwback Thursdays is for.
Yes.
So for me to find out what was good and what was horrendous.
That was what my old show was about. It was about playing these old games and see if they still hold up.
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And sometimes stuff like Sonic Adventure just doesn't hold up quite as good as you would imagine.
No.
But Cyberlip, I got to the end of that game. I think there's different endings because I don't remember this ending that I got. And it had me, like, it almost floored me how stupid it was.
I did not ever see. I
Because
never
I've
saw
beaten
that.
the game before.
I couldn't tell you.
I got to the end here. This is a spoiler. Who cares? This is Cyberlip. I
never
got
saw
to the end, right? I beat this boss. I had no idea it was the last stage at all. I think it was a boss rush. So I was like, okay, this must be the end. So I beat this boss. I don't remember fighting. And then the president, who's like, he looks like Ronald Reagan, kind of.
Now that rings a bell. Why do they all look like that?
Like that. It was the 80s, 90s. He looked like, they all look like Ronald
It was
Reagan.
the 80s.
But
These
I
games
feel
came
like after that, they still look like Ronald Reagan.
that was voice acted in it. I mean, this was 90s. I think it was. It might have been 89 or something. But he had a voice. It was voice acting. So he was talking.
I like the shit.
And he's like,
That was fun.
oh, thank you. You finally killed them all. That's great. Now,
The world is mine. Oh,
he said, now the world is open for us. And he says, we're going to take it over. And his eyes turned red and he faded
fades
away.
out.
I was like, wait.
yeah,
Wait,
Reagan turned
what?
into a wow.
turned into an
He
alien.
was a villain.
That company had something against Reagan.
Yeah, that's exactly what that
maybe.
was.
I don't ever remember him turning evil. And I was
Yeah,
like,
it
this is one of the stupidest endings that I've ever
I do not remember.
It was
that
like
at all.
3 seconds long. It looked stupid. I've never
Wow.
seen it
Well,
before.
if you follow
It
politics,
just
actually,
flipped on
it's,
me. And I was like,
wow.
what the hell? That's the end?
That
was a bad ending.
I'm pulling it up on
That was
YouTube
the
right
bad
now.
ending.
I got it.
he just goes, well, Oliver Cromwell.
He just said, now it's ours for the taking.
Now we can take the whole world over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish they did it in his voice.
Yeah, right?
Nah, I just remember, who was the president? Was he in Bad Dudes? Was there a fake Ronald Reagan in Bad
I
Dudes?
think there was a
Don't
fake
know.
Ronald Reagan.
I
in
think
Bad
so,
Dudes. I
right?
think so.
There was
Or
a fake-
RoboCop.
Really?
It was one of the
Ronald-
other.
There was a fake Ronald Reagan in
Heavy burger.
Heavy Burger.
And Heavy Burger, really? Yeah.
Yes, there was.
And that was recent.
Thank you for getting the money.
But it looked like Ronald Reagan though. It was like legit Ronald Reagan.
That's hilarious.
They just didn't call him that.
That's so bad.
That's
I'm
hilarious.
looking at the ending. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that
That's
looks.
trash.
No, I know. I see
It
it. I know.
happened so fast.
And then he
said-
disappears.
He said, "There are no more obstacles in our way."
No, and he
The
doesn't
earth
look like Ronald.
is
Reagan.
ours. Demon eyes, a smile, and it goes away.
You're just some corny guy.
That's amazing.
And that was it.
That's
Dude,
the end.
Eyes
that
turned red and he
fucking
just figured it
terrible.
out.
I want to do some research into other games that had like
That's so
Bad
bad.
endings.
evil endings. No, bad endings is bad endings. Evil endings I
Dude,
want to
remember
see.
Bro
But there's
Force's
some.
bad one?
Yeah,
That was awesome.
yeah.
That was awesome. Bro Force had a bad one. It's fucking dope.
So if you approach the president or
Oh.
something, you get
Or you-
snatched and
no,
you get
you-
arrested, or you can
No,
shoot
you
him,
throw a fucking
Right?
grenade on his. That's what we did.
Yeah.
We threw a grenade at his ass. We killed him.
and then you get arrested
Yep.
and thrown in jail.
Yep.
There's some bad endings, man. And I think it was
You guys did that co-op, right?
it was yeah.
I tried. I can't beat it.
There
I
was
got
one-
up to the last boss and I can't beat it. Single
It's
player.
tough.
I think it
Single
was
player. I can't do it.
I think it was Legendary Acts 2. If you look that up online, there's a terrible ending because he's sitting on a throne like he took over after he beat the boss. He's like, now it's all mine. I took over. And then and then some naked chick who you saved turns on you and jumps on the screen naked and stabs you, and the game's over. And he just kills you. That's one of the silliest endings that I've ever seen. And sorry if I spoiled
That is
Legendary Acts 2
so
for
bad.
you, but that was a bad game. But that ending, that had me on the floor. And in US, she had clothes, but in Japanese, she was butt ass naked. I was like, what is this Sprite? What is this game? This is terrible. But it was funny as hell. So look that up, y'all. Look that
I'm
up.
doing it right now.
It's terrible because she's
What
nice.
the hell?
She's
Any nudity is great, regardless of context.
even if it's an assassin, a naked assassin that you just saved. you got,
Wow.
you got
Jeez.
greedy. Actually, what you call it? Streets of Rage had evil endings too.
Right.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because you take over, you're sitting in the throne. You're like, yeah, all right, now I own the city.
And then you laugh at the end of it, like,
Yep.
Only game
Dude,
I
that was
remember
bad.
that.
You saw it,
That's
right?
fucking bad.
You saw it? He's chilling. He's like,
And look at this.
Oh,
and then she pops up and chops the shot. And
No, he's still like this.
it fades away.
Oh!
It fades away.
That's
that was
bad.
bad.
I was like, how you
No,
gonna
that
be
was
the
bad.
man and get sniped by a woman
Dude,
was
that
bad.
was fucking
on the
terrible.
low
That was terrible. That's some bad fucking endings,
with a
dude.
scimitar? She had a
Yeah.
it was crazy.
Wow.
Yo, Emerald Wizard in the chat cracks me up.
So what?
Complete fucking trash.
Yeah, Emerald Wizard is like cracking me up.
Wizard is
Is
hilarious.
That's a guy, man.
But he's not the real Emerald Wizard. And the real Emerald Wizard is on Twitch.
His name is Oz.
No, he's
on Twitch.
The real one is on Twitch. This
Yes.
guy is a fraud.
Damn.
This is not the real Emerald Wizard.
He tries his hardest to be the real Emerald Wizard, but he doesn't pull it off all the time. He's pretty good. He's pretty close, though. Pretty close. I give it to you. We know the real one now, though.
The real Emerald Wizard.
That's hilarious.
But that's all I play. I need to play some new stuff this week, though. I got time off.
I got some ideas.
Listen, I got time off this week. I'm breaking out these games, and they're being done. All right? Games. That's part of them.
Ma.
Jay.
Singular.
Plural.
Yes,
Singular.
there are plural,
Jay,
but there is a
if
game.
this
Listen,
was a money deal, you would have been whacked.
what have you been playing?
I beat Nier. You didn't beat Astral Chain.
All right, then. I'm happy
Go
that
into
you
your
did
games.
that.
John, he lied to me, man. He lied to me.
I did. I
Tricked
tricked him. I tricked
He
him.
tricked you. He tricked
He
you.
said, I'll play Astral Chain if you play Nier Automata. I beat that shit like a week ago.
Yo, isn't Nier on Game Pass?
How many of the endings
Yes.
did you get?
What's that?
I got all
How many
26.
of the endings
You
did you
did
get? You're
I
on
got,
one.
I don't know, like 5 or 6 or some shit.
You got some by mistake.
Okay. All right.
I got some by mistake. I went the wrong way. Credits.
Yeah,
went
some
like
of the
this.
some of the mistake
That's
ones
hilarious.
are great.
I'm like,
like
wait,
eating a
what
fish.
the fuck just
Wow.
happened? You wasted too much time and blah, blah, blah. Oh, brrr, there goes the
They
credits.
cut credits
Oh.
in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, great.
Or you eat the fish and the oil gunks up your gears inside and you
Yeah.
die
I didn't get that one,
immediately.
though.
And then all the credits run really quick.
Wow.
And then starts you right back
Yo,
off at that
shout
point.
out to Daniel Lupi. Just started Astral Chain thanks to all my hype. See, man, listen.
Yes, your crusade is working.
Yeah, that's right, except for on y'all.
Yeah, no, it doesn't
I'm
work.
playing
y'all,
it.
the 3 of y'all.
I'm playing it. What do
Yep.
you want from me?
To beat the
All
game.
3 of y'all should be ashamed
Yeah,
of
you
yourself.
too.
I never said I beat it.
I'm about to throw a mug at you.
I'm not that good.
Oh, man.
What makes you think I can beat this?
Oh, man.
Man just broke down.
Can you imagine?
I tried, man. I tried. I couldn't do it.
What am I playing? I'm playing Fist of the North Star, Lost in Paradise. I'm up to chapter 8 out of 11.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's that game is fucking funny,
You
dude.
should try out the being a pimp.
I'm about to. I'm about to
Why is that always the thing?
because it
It's
is
a
the thing.
fun. It's a fun mini game, man. It's very deep. You gotta give these chicks gifts and stuff. You gotta keep them happy, and you gotta you have to know your customer and throw them the right chick and stuff.
What
And
if she
there's
doesn't
a
have
fight,
enough? What if she doesn't have your money though?
if what?
What if she doesn't have your money?
If she doesn't, well, she always got the money. Well,
catch
no,
up
well,
with
if
that
she's not, no, you get new recruits and stuff like that.
Are
get
you a
new
real
recruits.
pimp then?
Yeah, you're right.
You saw the pimp smack that he has in the game, so
Nah, because it's like
Give me my money.
sometimes the customers will get mad, and then you gotta figure out the right technique to use on them to defuse them.
oh, that's awesome. I gotta mess with
It's
that.
Why
hilarious.
don't you just
man.
pop their head with a smack?
Yeah, you sometimes do. It's like
dope.
That game has the best bitch smack
Oh, it is.
ever.
Oh, it's
the
amazing.
backhand, and then he just comes back, and your head is off.
It's a
Like, that's the hardest smack.
I gotta see that, man.
no, that
Not
game
as a
is-
pimp though. You can't do that as a pimp.
That game is as a pimp you can slap shit. out
whoever
of somebody.
made you can slap
not a woman. You don't slap a woman, but you
no?
slap a customer. You can slap shit out of a
Oh,
customer.
I'd love to.
They could cut away though. They could cut away, fade to black or something.
Nah.
The game would be canceled.
Just
The person who
cut
made
to
the
black.
game is definitely a fan. They're definitely a fan of that series because it's just
Oh yeah.
the meathead
Oh, yeah.
conversations or whatever. He's like, I could tell your pain by your fists. I'm like, oh, that's some meathead talk right there, man.
Man.
Everyone's head is so small, it's fucking hysterical. I love it. I
Oh,
love it.
it's a great
The
game.
legs are
Very well
long.
made game.
Long legs, long arms,
Long ass
everything.
legs.
With the tiny ass head.
That's awesome.
Love the game though. It's so good.
It's awesome.
So good. What else am I playing? Of course, Smash Brothers, trying to get Sephiroth to Elite. Took a couple of days off, trying to practice with the computer a little bit more to fight some different characters because there's fucking 80 plus in that bitch.
Yeah,
And you know who's the worst to fight against
Who?
online is Zero Suit Samus. I hate that bitch.
Worse than Pikachu? Pokemon trainer?
Yes. Worse than Pikachu for Sephiroth. You would think so, that it's worse, but all you gotta do is hit Pikachu like 3 times.
She's fast, Zero Suit, and she is cheap.
Zero Suit is so fucking
Nah,
cheap.
playing against good.
She got hype because of the new game, though.
So cheap. I hate fighting. I hate fighting her.
They probably gave it some buffs.
It's probably because
You never know.
Because of that, they want to be used.
Maybe they buffed her. I know they buffed Marth, which is dope. Very happy about that.
Martha, ain't no damn
Shut the
buffs. Say something.
I did.
Say something.
Ganondorf
Right?
needs some
I'll
buffs.
smack the shit out of you.
Ganondorf.
Ganondorf needs a goddamn projectile.
That is true.
You need a new character. There's 80 something. You only want to pick Ganondorf.
Nah, I'm good.
Wait, how do you not like no one else besides Ganondorf?
Nah, I'm good. I used Roy.
I like to do the gray hair with Ganondorf, so I have old man
Yeah,
Ganondorf.
yeah,
With the purple skin? Yeah, that's
right.
one I use.
That's Gandalf the Grey.
Yeah.
It's Gandalf.
Nah, I
Gandalf the
used-
Grey.
I used Roy.
Ganondorf the Gray.
I used Sephiroth.
You should
I
use
used
Roy
Kazuya.
Shuffleboard court.
Use Roy more.
No, the last time I used Roy, I ran off the stage by accident. I got mad. I was like, no. I was so pissed. That happened on Friday. I just ran off the
didn't see
stage.
that.
And I was like, and I just looked at it. I was just like, waste.
This guy ran off twice.
Yeah,
I saw that. Yeah.
No,
He said, "Yo, I'm not ready for this." Bye.
no, for Little Mac, I ran off. I was like, oh,
First match.
God.
I was talking mad shit. I'm like, yo, he's mad scared. He's jumping off the stage. He's terrified right
Yeah,
now.
I was like, because it's just like, yo, when you're playing 1-on-1 and then you go straight back into a 4-player match, you just like, you could really lose yourself. So you really have to like, it's a different type of strategy.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
John, everyone wants to know if you got a YouTube channel.
Well, I mean, technically I do. There's nothing on it. I think there's 2 videos on it that I never did anything with. It's just Comic-Con footage. But
Gotta get those views.
Party Up Podcast has a YouTube. We've taken a hiatus for the moment. We're taking a little bit of a step back. But there is stuff on there if you do want to watch it.
I recommend. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I was on.
I am on Twitch, twitch.tv/sb2l.
That's right. We gotta
for
follow
some
that.
viewers who love.
We gotta follow that.
Yeah.
And then if you looking for beard products, anybody, fablebeardcode.com. You can get 15% off with SB2L15 as a coupon code.
Yeah, look into that.
Yo, look at that shine on that shit, y'all. Look at the shine.
He keeps his beard very shiny.
Look at the shine on that shit.
Very
Look at
well.
the sheen.
I sat here and played with it the whole time we were talking.
Smooth.
I would too if I had that. I would definitely do that.
That's how we
Yeah.
think.
I would
man.
braid that up.
Yo, you shouldn't
And
have
then just-
trimmed it. You should have fucking dreaded that shit.
I would have dreaded it. Into
You know, it's
my own
funny.
hair.
I wanted to really grow it out, but at some point during the summer, it just becomes
I
a
can
hassle.
imagine.
It's a blanket.
You feel like you're under the blanket
not-
all day. You can't wake up.
I know, right? It's not too bad in the summer. It doesn't really make my face hot, but like it doesn't help.
Yeah.
Like this area is awful.
I was gonna say.
Oh my god, you
Oh,
mean
yeah.
it's like
Do you ever get it?
Yeah.
You get it caught in a zipper, like when you're wearing a jacket or a coat. Yeah.
When it was long, I've had that.
Yeah, that used to happen to me when I had
happens.
my beard.
Yeah.
My full beard, yeah, it used to get caught
That
in my
shit.
zipper. And I was
That happens to me too.
like, nah, bro.
I
That
was,
is the most
I
painful.
was thinking about growing the beard thick before, but when I was having like a Milky Way one time, and I had fucking chocolate stuck in there, and I slept. I woke up with the shit in my fucking beard. I said, "This is fucking disgusting. This is fucking. It's a Milky
So when
Way.
you have
It's
a
not
full-
even soup or like something like food. It was fucking Milky Way. I had fucking
So
chocolate
when you have
crust.
a full beard, you look like a homeless person.
Yeah, pretty much.
You look and act like a homeless
No,
person.
and I act like one. Yes, exactly. So.
Dude, if I can
People just
grow a
throw
beard,
money.
if I can grow a beard that thick, I would just grow the front part and shave all off my neck so it just hides there so nothing will be there.
It'll be like a beard curtain. Wow.
It would just be straight down. That's it. I had nothing under there.
A beard rope.
A beard curtain.
And when he was like getting tan in the sun, this whole area
gotta
just
just-
never gets touched. It'll be pale
You
as
gotta-
hell.
you part it.
Everything else is darker.
It'd be like a
Look at my shirt. Part it in the center.
Yeah, the curtain. Yeah.
it'd be like a hairdress.
A hairdress.
A hair
Well,
dress.
it's funny because like, well, at some, you guys know I have the bow tie
Yes.
tattoo, but this had gotten so long it just covered it up. So like, people would be, even when the shirt was open and you could see it, like my beard covered up my tattoo. It was like, what was the point of having a tattoo?
There's no point to this.
It's like on the back of your neck.
Yeah.
It's like, there it goes. Your hair is blocking.
Yeah, right. now I have to get the tattoo that makes like a collar, with the button.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Tuxedo. Full tuxedo.
Yeah,
So
man.
you only have to wear a shirt.
Tuxedo top.
Just have a shirt.
You get like suspenders that come down.
Get a whole wardrobe tatted on you.
No, just a tuxedo top and you wear a V-neck.
I've seen a medallion. I've seen a medallion tat, but not the whole. I'm pretty sure somebody's got a whole freaking suit.
Of course.
Tattooed suit.
Yes,
I will
I guarantee you somebody's got it.
Someone's done it.
I
I just show up
guarantee
to
you.
like weddings and funerals naked.
Naked as hell.
Terrible.
This is my formal wear. No, that's a tattoo, sir. That is a tattoo. You don't have a
My
shirt
under
on.
formal wear.
Is it your birthday? That's funeral, man.
Yeah.
You don't see this.
A birthday suit.
Terrible.
A literal birthday suit at that point.
It's a black tie affair.
Oh wait, has
What you
anyone?
been playing, Kev?
I just beat Resident Evil 3 remake. That's done.
Nice. I gotta play that sometime. It's very
Dude,
short.
it's fast.
No,
very
it's a
short.
great
It's
game.
good, actually,
4-5 hours.
I think I would like that.
I think I
good.
like it better than the 2 remake.
It's possible.
They're very close. They're very close. But I like the pacing for 3.
Wow.
I like Jill. I like.
Did you ever play the original 3?
I did. I played the original
did,
3.
okay.
Yeah. I didn't play the original 2
A lot
though.
of people love the original better.
I
I played the original.
3.
I hated it.
I never
I
played.
prefer the new one.
I never played
I
the
like
original.
The original
but
3 was good, but I
I
just
love
the remake is better. The remakes for both of them are better.
The remakes are. They
The
stand
remakes
out.
are really, really
I mean,
great.
they're-
They're
I think
really
I
well.
played 3 when Codename Veronica was out, so I was very disappointed in 3.
Oh, Veronica's the shit.
Yeah,
Kills it.
no. Veronica
kills it.
kills the original 3.
Veronica's the-
Definitely.
the-
The Veronica is probably the best of that old style Resident Evil.
Yes.
Definitely. I also played. I didn't finish the demo of it today, but I played a lot of the demo for Neo World Ends With You.
Really?
Yeah.
The new one?
The new one, yeah.
Because you played the original
I didn't play the original on the Switch. I played the original
on the DS.
On the DS, I beat it. Yeah.
I beat that. Yeah.
Yeah, the original was awesome.
Weird.
And I was like, I wanted to play the game because I was like, how are they gonna make the DS style of play? Because I remember it into the Switch, and the battle system is pretty freaking cool. I was like, okay. I was like, this works. I was like, this definitely works. And
They have a new game also like that, right? But it's a totally different game.
what do you mean?
The world ends with you, like it's Neo, right, or something?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one you're playing?
That's the one I'm playing.
The one
yeah.
that looks like that?
I didn't play the World Ends With You Switch version.
The remake?
I didn't
Okay.
play that. No, I didn't play the remake of
okay.
Switch.
Okay.
I played the sequel. Well, they said it's not even a real. They said it's not.
A
World
successor?
Ends With You. It's not a successor. It happens after the first one, but it's not. There's a reason why they didn't call it 2. So
But it's worth playing though.
Oh yeah.
Really?
No, I played it today. I was like, because I was like, okay, you do the story and stuff like that. You see the characters, and I was like, okay, how's the fighting? And I was like, the fighting is pretty awesome. I was like, oh, this is a cool battle system. I was like. And the music is all awesome. Music is dope. Yeah. It's giving me that jet. It's giving me that jet grind radio. That's why I like the first one because it gave me the jet grind radio feel. And I'm like, the music is really cool. The songs are all new, and I'm just like, no, this is pretty cool. So I was like, okay. I was like, it gripped me. I'm buying this game. So that game is awesome. Yeah.
All right.
But that's all so much, except for a little more of Phantasy Star Online 2.
Oh, I downloaded that.
Did you?
Yes.
Play that.
Downloaded
Oh
it.
yeah, we got to stream.
And
that,
switch it to 60 frames.
Okay.
Switch to 60 frames.
Has anyone finished Narita Boy? Anyone?
Actually, I haven't gone back to it since I played
Not
it
yet.
last.
Because I'm like after I finish Fist of North Star, I'm thinking of either going to that real quick or Bayonetta.
Dorito Boy.
Well, it's on Game Pass, so
Well, you know what Bayonetta is
Yeah.
like.
That shit.
It's just gonna be all action. Like you know what that's like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of those things I just gotta be in the mood. If I'm gonna play it, but I'm
Well,
starting.
we have
to
one
get
and two. I have two physical.
It's action in hand.
Yeah, action.
Yeah.
action
Is Bayonetta on
guns.
Game Pass? Is Bayonetta one on Game Pass?
For 360 maybe.
I think it is on 360. I think.
The 360 version is probably.
Bayonetta,
on
huh?
Game
I believe
Pass,
so.
I
Yeah,
think.
maybe.
Really?
Because I do remember seeing a Bayonetta on Game Pass.
Because I have
Bayonetta's
two for
dope.
Switch. I own
Yeah,
two.
I saw it too. But who has the regular?
No
does
one
anyone
has
have,
the-
no one has
Actually,
one?
you have.
I have.
I
both
have
of them.
1 and
I-
2 on
I
the
have
Wii U. If you guys want to hook up
shit.
the Wii
No, I
U,
have it on the
you
Switch.
play one.
Do you
one
have
and
I have them
physical?
on the Switch.
You have
I
the
got-
digital.
Yeah. No,
I have
I
the
have the
digital.
physical.
Okay, cool, perfect.
There's not a physical Bayonetta one.
Isn't it on the?
Nah, it comes. It's a
think?
digital code that comes with that.
Yeah, I think
all.
that's
Oh,
right.
so it's digital. Shit. So for me to play it, I'll probably have to get that and the Vanquish package
Yes.
in Switch most
Yes, yes,
likely.
yes.
Yeah.
Just hook up the Wii
You'll
U.
like it. Vanquish is your game. You'll probably play it.
I'll probably
Yeah.
end up playing Vanquish again.
Exactly.
Which is
Hook
just
up
gives
the
me another
Wii
reason.
U.
But I'll,
No,
man. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I don't know what the fuck that is.
No.
Actually, on the same level of Narita Boy, I've been playing a lot since I've been under the weather. been in my room playing Game Pass, and Cyber Shadow was the game I've been
Dude,
playing.
finally, someone says the shit.
Yeah, man.
It doesn't feel right on the Game
Bayonetta
Pass.
is
I
on
gotta get
Game
it for
Pass
Switch.
360.
I knew it.
Oh, okay. I knew I saw.
Oh, it
Doesn't
is on
feel
there?
right.
Yeah, confirmed.
Cyber Shadow, holy shit, man,
Confirmed.
that game is awesome.
Thank
when
you.
I first played it, I played it with a broken Xbox One controller. The D-pad did not work. It was like, and I surprisingly beat the first boss, which was like crazy. I won by luck.
Does it still have all the glitches?
Glitches.
Yeah.
Glitches?
They start
There's no glitches
terrible
in that?
glitches in that game.
What?
Cyber Shadow has glitches.
Yeah. Oh, wrong game. Sorry.
What?
Wow.
Dude, man, I'm like,
Wow.
that's a 2D. Like,
Wow.
no, man.
Just to clarify.
Wow.
Yeah, the only cyber game people hear about is the one that's fucked up. So this is the good one.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no, it's a freaking frustratingly hard game. It's a tough game, but it's addictive though, and it's like
That sounds right.
I'm not the greatest at platformers, but the game trains you to be ill.
You
It
will learn today.
It trains you to be ill, and the fact that you die and it's like you instantly start back. It's not roguelike, which is what I love
Oh,
about that.
it's-
It's old school.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
old school difficulty, but
Checkpoint saves.
yeah, man.
It's that Ninja
Checkpoint
Gaiden love,
saves.
man.
But what I love about it, no continues or anything. You just start from where you left. From your
Like the
checkpoint.
messenger.
It's awesome.
Is there an eagle in
It's
it though?
Awesome.
Just so you can get revenge.
I love the power ups.
No.
Damn it.
The boss battles are mad frustrating.
Yeah?
Mad
I
frustrating.
want to know
I'm
how
up,
far to get.
chapter 8, I think.
Oh, okay, so you're well.
Toward-
Ooh,
you're
you're-
getting close to the end.
You're yeah.
Getting close to the end, but
there's some shit in there.
the
And
timing and the stuff that you have to do, like sometimes you think you do a button combination because you have to learn moves, and they train you. Like the way the stage design is done is perfectly done to teach
That's
you
brilliant.
to learn how to do
Oh, yeah.
all the stuff that you could get in the game. And sometimes it's so frustrating when you think you put the combination in and it's like, nope, it didn't work. Nope, you just die instantaneously. It's like, "Brrr."
It's like
But
what
it's
you didn't play the messenger, right?
No, I haven't played that yet. No,
I thought about messing.
Similar.
Similar.
I
Similar.
wanted
Similar.
to mess with that also.
But the soundtrack.
And
Oh,
the
soundtrack is one of the best ever.
dope.
The
It's just-
soundtrack
it's
in
a-
Cyber
it-
Shadows might be one of the
That
best.
might be one of the
They-
best ever.
It's
It keeps you playing, man.
incredible.
It's the same as like the Katana Zero, where it's like it keeps you
It's
in the game,
so-
even though you die constantly. You're like still addicted to playing it.
Yo, that's it. Yeah.
I'm just putting stuff in my feet.
That's hilarious.
Getting ready for Christmas over
That's
there.
what Cyber Shadow does. See?
That
reminds-
you're being.
You
gonna
remind.
Emerald asked if I could put stuff in
You're
my
gonna
beard,
find
so
presents
it's
under that
been-
beard.
That's like Captain Lou Albano.
It's Mario. You can be Mario then.
Beard ornaments.
go.
There you go.
Everything is staying.
He's
It's
got
crazy.
2 pens. Wait, 3.
And
It's
then
all staying.
And this is after he trimmed it.
Yeah. Can you get that lighter in there?
wow.
I don't know if I can get this to stay.
That's lighter.
That's too early.
It's for your own good. You don't need that.
Oh
under there.
man. Then this was the first. Yesterday's Tetris Tuesday was the first time streaming on Twitch, which was an experience because it took me a half hour to get everything set up. and
Because the
finally
old
get it
Xbox is
started.
having trouble.
Yeah, man, I had issues with I have the OG Xbox One.
Oh,
And
yeah,
For
you
whatever reason, it doesn't work on this TV.
The VCR.
It works on everything else.
It just did not want to
It
connect.
works in my bedroom. It works fine. It works, but when I set it up down here, it didn't want to work. so.
OG Xbox One.
But yeah, man, I played
30 frames.
Tetris Effect Connected online for Tetris Tuesday. Normally, I do the first Tuesday of the month, Tetris 99, and I invite everybody to play. Try to do something different this time and play Tetris Connected. And
What an episode. Holy shit.
man,
Y'all need to
I gotta
watch
say,
that.
for my first time like playing online, I had a 16 game winning streak, man. I was demolishing people, and I went up the ranks. I went up the ranks. I was like 15%, the top 15, whatever, because I played 2 games online before, like the day before, just to practice, and I won those. So I was like, oh, okay, I got the gist of it, right? And man,
They were close wins, too.
there were all the players that I fought were like they were really, really good. And this one guy though, I'm gonna give him a shout out. Bolshevik Red. He rematched me 5 times.
He was determined, man.
He was definitely
Was it
determined.
close every time, or was it getting worse?
He got better.
He got
Oh,
better and
better?
better. Yeah,
Oh,
no, he was
shit.
getting better and better. And the 2 times that he lost, it was because he ran out of I topped out. So I he got a chance to beat my score,
Oh,
and
the score thing.
but
Okay.
but time ran out. So 2 times, twice it happened to him in a row. I was like, oh.
He had to catch up.
I wish you could see a camera on the other side.
I know.
Reaction, like, no!
I know he was mad because he had a chance to be the first time he didn't have a chance. There was no way he was going to do it. But the second time, I was like, yo, he actually has a chance to beat me in this round.
He couldn't handle speed though.
No.
Damn.
He couldn't handle that, man. After speed level 20, it's like another game.
That's the fastest I've seen it. Out of all the Tetrises you played, that's the fastest I've seen it drop.
And it doesn't even go. It goes even faster than that.
Yeah.
It goes all the way to speed level 30.
You made it to 25.
I think it's amazing.
And I made it to speed.
I think it's amazing that an easy puzzle block game like Tetris has lasted all these years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Crazy.
I think that's a credit to its own simplicity.
That guy's even finally getting paid.
They added so many.
Yeah,
Broke the
right.
law in Russia.
Alexei Pavanov. Yeah.
It changed. Now he's rich.
But the fact that they added, like the competitive scene for Tetris is so huge, and it's grown. It's actually grown a lot in the last like 5 years.
Wild.
Wow.
And the fact that they added it to this it's huge, man. They already have it on Steam, and it's gonna be cross platform. So
now everybody can.
they're gonna add an update so you can play it on PlayStation. Everything but the Nintendo.
Yep.
I'm
telling you, man.
Everything except for
Japan is gonna
Nintendo
join
is
in.
gonna
And
be
shit's
it.
over.
Oh, about to say,
Oh,
as soon
dude,
as
it's gonna be
Japan
over.
gets a hold of
The
it.
second it's
man.
available over there, it's on Steam. They're gonna be like, yo, listen. As soon as it's on the Switch, it's
They're
over.
gonna be like,
for
we
you.
heard about this dude LG who's like,
Yeah,
I
right?
got this streak going.
Tell
No.
them how
man.
far you got.
Let's just kill it.
So anyway, I got all the way up to. I was like, after the last like 10 wins, I was like, oh shit, what are my stats? Let me look at like where I'm at in the leaderboards or whatever. And I was like, holy shit, I made it up to the top 2%. I'm like, damn,
2%.
The top 2% of players.
Nice.
Like, holy
In
shit.
the world.
I was like 1,000. I'm in the like 1,000.
But you
top
started
1,000.
at like 3,000.
Yeah,
And you
actually
you
higher
jumped-
than that.
You jumped all the way up to 1,000.
Higher
That's
than
crazy.
that. Yesterday or the day before.
When you started, yeah.
when I first started and I won the 2 matches, I was like 50-something thousand.
Yeah. And he jumped all the way.
And
Almost
I
got out of
jumped.
the 1,000.
Damn.
I
It was
jumped.
It was got in the triple digits.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it
That's
goes, I think it goes by your rating too. Because I kept getting A's.
Yeah.
And I got a 1S rating. But yeah, I was like, holy shit. So I'm like, this is awesome. This stream is going great. I felt a little guilty because I started the stream a half hour late. So I was like, you know what? Let me do a few extra games, man. Let me do a few extra games just because I was on a winning streak. So I'm like, yeah. Then I fought this guy who was like, and I saw it right as soon as we matched. I was like, ooh, I saw his skill rating. That shit was like an 8,000.
His power level
And I
was
was
3
like-
million.
And my shit was only, mine was only
9,000.
Mine was 6,000. His was, and he got to choose because his skill rating was higher. So he chose starting speed level 16, which is
Power
fast.
level.
Yeah.
And that to start on that, it's not easy to start like that.
Oh, hell
And
no.
he was
He made a skyscraper on
he
his
was
side.
he
The
was,
whole side.
when
And he
I
just
say
Tetrised it
when I
down.
say I was like outplayed,
Wow.
he outplayed me. I was like, all right, I did my best.
It's the guy that beat him in that tournament.
No,
years ago. It was
it has to be. That's what it
He
felt
follows
like.
you everywhere you
No,
go.
that's what it felt like, man.
bet
I
you
was
he
I was
plays
just
that.
like
Follows
trying to.
him.
I was just trying to stay alive, and he was just like.
Nah, he just demolished
He
you.
was.
After all that, though. You had
Mad
16 in a row, though. Something had to happen. You
But
couldn't have it
yeah,
all day.
so then I'm like, all right, stream is going on. I lost, but I wasn't mad. You know what I mean? I was like, all right, the guy was better than me. Whatever. Let me go and play again. let me end this on a high note. Next guy. Same level as
close,
me too.
yeah, it was a
Same
battle.
level.
It was a battle.
It was a close freaking battle. It was actually a good player. Lost.
Fucked up at the end.
I messed up. I actually did give him the match because I made one stupid mistake halfway through, and my board was like halfway. Made one mistake, and I tried to get myself out of it, but it was too late. I couldn't fix it, and he won that one. So I was like, damn it, man. And then I was like, all right,
What's up, Heavy Metal?
I could do it one more. Let me just go one last
Heavy
time.
metal.
And I'm thinking in my head, man, if I lose one more time, I'm ending the stream. I'm ending the stream.
The rule of 3.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
you
the
fought him
rule of
again.
3 is,
You
and
got
I
a rematch, right?
I got a rematch with the same
Listen,
guy.
you got to be like Chalk and I. Just lose forever at the people's entertainment. Just keep losing.
That'll
Yeah.
get more views.
Yeah, right.
If I ended Smash Fridays after 3 losses, that would have been a real short
That
goddamn
would
stream.
like a 2-minute stream.
It would have been a
Actually,
15
it
minute
was
stream.
already like
If
2
they
hours.
knew about your rise on your playthrough, your rise during that was something to behold. Like
No, it
I was
was-
like,
it
dude,
was-
that was incredible.
Some
Like the way he
battles were-
came back on some times. I was like, no, you fucking lost. There's no way. You had like one line left.
There was one
and would
that-
break it down to the bottom. Like, no.
There was one that I actually
Impossible.
should have lost, and I was like,
Impossible.
I got out of it somehow. I was like, oh my god.
So you got to save some clips on that shit.
Yeah,
I wanna do that.
do
I
some
wanna do
clips.
some clips.
Do some
Yeah.
clips with that stream. I want to
Highlights,
check
yeah,
that out.
highlights. Do highlights of that.
Definitely.
Hell yeah.
I gotta
that
check
was
that
fun.
stream out.
Oh shit, heavy metal in the chat.
Wow. Wow.
I hope you lose your voice. I hope you cannot speak tomorrow.
Wow.
I gotta do that every time. Heavy metal's in the chat.
Oh man.
Damn.
Oh man. But yeah, man, I had to end the stream after that. The last game was he beat me, and it was a close one too. But I was
Definitely
like, yeah.
worth watching. Though.
I was like, yeah.
Listen, like I said, if you haven't joined Twitch, y'all need to step up and follow us.
You're missing
put that
out.
Put that notification on so you can do that shit.
I felt that addiction though. That when you're when you got the rule of three,
Like
when
drugs?
you end the
The
shit,
drugs.
and I'm like, yo,
And you're like, I don't know.
and I don't know, like I'm ending it, but I'm like, I still.
Now you
maybe-
start talking to yourself.
Maybe I could go. Maybe if I go back, maybe if I do one more, I could. Nah, man.
I
gotta
start talking to
I gotta
myself.
walk away.
It's the weirdest shit ever. That's why I don't stream Smash, because I turn into a psycho.
Well, you can't be in that type of zone constantly. Like
Yeah.
it's a mode that you have to be in.
Yeah.
And after a certain amount of time, your brain snaps, and you're like, all right, I gotta go. I gotta go take a nap. I can't
Yeah.
be doing this.
Yeah.
I'm done.
There's a
I
difference.
thought. Sorry.
You
go
know,
ahead.
no, I'm like, there's a difference. Like, you lose because you're being outplayed, not because
Right.
you played badly.
Yeah,
And
no.
then there's times when you lose because you're playing badly. That's when you gotta hang it up.
That's
Yeah.
get it off as soon as possible.
That's
No,
when you gotta hang it up.
all the matches. I'm gonna say all the matches except for one, which I remembered actually, because the freaking internet connection was bad. Like, it
Oh, yeah,
it
felt
conked
the
out
lag.
and they threw me off the mat. I was like, oh, and the screen just turns black. I was like, oh, what the hell? I thought it was my Xbox or whatever. I was like, no, it's his connection was lost. I was like, oh,
Does that give you the W?
no,
Nah,
it
nothing.
doesn't give you
Damn
nothing.
it! Remember the fight night days?
Yeah,
That
right?
shit- I used to love that shit.
You know what? I
The
thought
fight
that
night.
was gonna happen, but no, it didn't do anything. It just
Well, it
it
didn't even
just-
start yet. That would have
Yeah.
been amazing if they gave you the win.
Oh.
You were like,
Well,
yo,
it
ranked
did-
number one. Remember, you were like ranked number like 2 or 3.
Oh, yo, this was like fight night round 2, I think. And I was
That
pretty.
shit was a glitch.
No,
Oh, that's
no,
fucked up.
because I was pretty good in the game, but I was probably ranked. I'm gonna say maybe 300s, right? I was like 300s. I fought someone who was in the top 3. I lost by decision by 1 point. That shot me up to the top 5. I was like, yo, and I was talking mad shit after that. I would go to the rooms. I would go to like chat rooms in fight night, and I would say, "Who wants to fight a legend?" And someone challenged me. This shit was mad ill, and I would have a created Rocky Balboa. So I would always that was my creative player, Rocky Balboa, and someone's like, "I'll fight you, legend." Yo, dude was waxing me for 3 rounds. I was cut. I got knocked down twice. I'm like, yo, this is fucked up. His connection fucked up, and it gave me the win. I said, yes! I turned that shit off in seconds. I'm like, peace, I'm out.
dude, man.
Straight up coward.
Wow.
Wow.
Straight up,
Dude,
you know, he was like, yo, no, I had him dance the rights.
Oh, I'd be furious.
Yo, I thought that was gonna.
I'm furious.
I thought that loss, those 3 losses, I thought were gonna like shoot me down a rank. That actually, I stayed in the top 2%.
In the top
Because of the bulk
After
of
a
wins.
16
Right.
Yeah, hell
win
yeah. After
streak.
16 straight, three is not
I was
gonna
like,
knock you
oh
out.
Yeah.
shit, all right.
Yeah, when you get a bulk of wins like that,
I was like,
and you lose like maybe 2, they're not gonna shoot you.
yeah, I thought it was
back
gonna.
down.
I thought it was gonna lose that, but no.
If you
they kept
lost
it up.
16,
The number one,
No.
the number one guy is like 1,400 freaking playthroughs.
1,400 wins.
Right? 1400.
That's how many wins he got.
Nah, that-
Jesus.
Yeah,
he lost 400 though, right? Something like that.
yeah, he lost 400.
It's a lot of games.
And then
1,400
1400
wins.
wins.
That's a lot of
If
freaking
you
wins.
put,
That's
if
a
you put
lot of
20
That
20.
win-loss ratio is crazy.
Jeez.
It's like 10 games per hour if you put it that way.
Dude,
Because you had like 20 games within the 2 or something.
Yeah,
Maybe
all
three,
during
maybe
the
3 hours.
all during the pandemic.
yeah.
But he
no,
never
that
turned the
was
system
awful.
off since,
Yeah,
since the game came out. Since the game came out, he never turned the game off. He's like, yo, I'm just going to sit here. Someone else pay the rent.
Yeah,
I'm going to, somebody feed me, intervene,
Players like
intravenously.
that
I'm
when
not
you look
chewing.
at them, like
I'm not doing anything.
when you
I'm
look
just playing Tetris.
I
you
sent
know
out
that's
a
the only
friend
game that they
invite,
play,
though,
and they've
to-
never played anything else, and they just sit there and like obsess over that one game. And it's
Yeah.
like when you play people like that, you just go, you know what? Fuck you. Go outside.
Yeah.
Like your immediate reaction is just like, go outside. Don't go do something.
Go look at the sun.
I want to
Right?
play against those
Do you
people
remember
so
what
I
that
can
looks
boost
like?
my stats, man.
Yeah, they do.
They turn to stone.
Their bedroom is like in their bathroom.
Their bed is the bed.
Their bed is the bathroom. They
He's
don't need
living
that shit.
They're like, thank goodness for the Switch. Holy shit.
Yeah, right?
Just leave it plugged in, please.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
All right. I mean, is that what everybody's been playing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
think,
Do we over what John was playing?
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
remember.
That's how we
we've been talking
started.
for so long.
That's how we
Yeah, I
started,
know,
man.
right? That was no. I actually might go play Overwatch now.
Oh yeah, he did say.
No,
that.
so
Okay.
he started off the
Yeah,
whole
I was
conversation.
getting back into it. I've been getting back into it. So.
Well, if you're hitting up Twitch, people in the chat want to see you on Twitch, apparently.
Yeah, no, it's funny. I had taken a little hiatus because, like, there's something about streaming that just really fucks with your mental health for so long. It's like, at some point, you're just like, I need a break.
It does drain.
I don't want to even think about streaming for a little while. So I had taken a couple of months off, and I have been slowly kind of once in a while. It's funny, on Thursdays, I feel like I stream because I just joined my friend Kat. She runs a D&D live stream that we do.
Yeah.
And we have been playing every Thursday, and she's been streaming it. So I just re-stream it. Like I just let it. I follow it from my account, so it feels like I'm streaming, even though I'm not streaming.
Oh, you host it? That's awesome.
It's like the worst cheating way to stream. But yeah, Thursdays on my channel, 8 o'clock at night. You can watch me play D&D with a bunch of other nerds. One is a group of a bunch of typical shitty nerds, and then there's the other stream that we do. It's like Suicide Girl hopefuls that we play with. They're wonderful. They're a lot of fun.
Nothing wrong with that.
And they're just like they're just girls you can simp over. They're fun to watch.
Oh, so Twitch, basically.
Twitch.
Yeah. But do they play in a hot tub?
Yeah. No, we have a good time. They're fun to play.
I'll tell you, man. I think it's the lights that drain you when you have
I think it does.
bright ass lights on you
Yeah,
while
yeah.
you're streaming. I think that's what really
The lights.
like.
It's also the being
gotta be on.
quote unquote the being
Yeah,
on.
you gotta be
know what I
on.
mean?
Yeah.
Like you have to feel like you're constantly talking and you're constantly doing stuff, and like that's the job. Like so people that can't handle it, they don't. Whatever, they stop doing it. I am one of those people. After a while, I don't like to be on anymore. I just want to be me, and that's why I always say like, oh, I'm just a professional podcast guest. I just come on to make people laugh, and then I walk.
It's a great occupation.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, right.
If only that was all we had to do.
But thank you guys.
Yeah, right.
Like I have to wake up and go to work, and I just do the podcast. I'm good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Go
man.
to other
Yeah.
people's
It's
channels.
gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Just go to other people's channels.
Hell yeah, every day of the week.
That's right.
Every day of the week.
Oh man.
But I will be coming back. I'll be playing the card games that I lose at all the time, and
We'll be hosting you on our channel, so
Exactly. You'll be hosting
Hell
on
yeah.
our channel.
we actually have all the media glitch. I put them as hosts, so when they stream, they'll be on our channel.
They'll be on our
Oh,
channel.
nice.
We'll be on our stream.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool. Yeah,
That's cool.
it's good to have a rotation of people that like you also like to watch like on your stream, so that your stream is like never not doing
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty cool to do that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, come watch when I'm back.
All right.
Absolutely.
So if you want to throw out your socials again, just to let everybody know.
Your handles. Your handler.
Your
Your
handle.
handles.
Oh yeah, it's some beardy 2 love. That's the number 2 not spelled out. That's on Twitch and Instagram. Twitch.tv/SB2L. FableBeardCo.com. Coupon code SB2L15. GamingAccessWeekly.com. Those are everything. That's all.
All
of it.
right. So y'all go follow those.
Yeah.
All right. And on
Check
that
out that
note,
site. It's a great review site.
yes, man. Check it all out, and also check out Twitch. You got throwing us too.
Then obviously I still write for G Fuel, but you guys, I'm sure many people know what G Fuel is. Just show up and look at them.
Get that energy drink.
Yeah, man. All right. So it's been a pleasure as always. Until next time,
All right,
sir.
Beardy.
Thank
Thank
care,
you,
brother. Be
John.
Thank you.
Take it easy.
Good talking to you, bro.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
That was like the best closing ever, right?
Did we harmonize? I think we
That was,
harmonized.
you heard
For a
that,
hot
right?
second, then my voice
We
cracked.
did harmonize.
My
A
voice
little
cracked too.
Ain't no crack in here. We talking about crack?
No, man, I need that G Fuel. Help the voice.
Get that G Fuel. Get that G Fuel.
G Fuel.
Yo, I always
G-Fuel.
laugh when I look at the camera and like look at the footage of our shit because when I wear this shirt because it looks like
He's looking at everyone.
He's looking like he's like Ryu's not trusting nobody right.
No.
He's
like,
like,
why-
He's looking to this side of the table like, why aren't
looking at
you
me.
bastards playing Astral Chain? Yet?
yeah, for real.
yeah.
He's like, I was told I was gonna be in Smash Bros.
I didn't get no invitation.
You
yet.
motherfuckers said not for
I'm
me.
gonna
yet.
be in Smash.
I'm sitting here waiting,
I'm in Smash. Damn it.
and I have no mouth.
I'm in Smash.
It's like the best shirt. I fucking love this shirt so much.
That's a good shit.
It's so stupid.
But yeah, man, going into that live stream schedule.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man.
Yep.
First Monday. If you didn't watch it, we just had our first Monday of the month, and we did our indie eShop recap,
Yeah, on
which
YouTube.
was that was on YouTube,
on YouTube.
and that was interesting because we thought that July was going to be by far the
We
worst
had a
month,
rough start.
and it pretty much was the worst month of this year.
Had
so
a nice
far.
comeback.
So
though.
far.
Had a nice comeback.
But
So
like
far.
you said, there was a good comeback near the end. So if y'all can make it to the end of there, there's some gems.
That ninja game's
Gems.
getting
Well, I'm getting that ninja game.
There's some good,
Hidden-
there's some
hidden
good things
gems.
in there, man. But the beginning, no, though.
That was a little rough.
I can't endorse that.
That was a
at
little
all.
rough.
that was a bad streak. That was a bad streak.
But if you missed it, check it out every first Monday of the month.
Yeah.
Unless we're on vacation. You know.
On YouTube.
But, it's going to be during the month.
Unless we're on
let you know.
vacation.
We'll let you know.
Word.
But then we got
Of course, on Twitch.
On
Tetris Tuesday.
On the Twitch.
Now on Twitch.
on the Twitch.
With me. You don't know what I'm going to be playing.
You know.
You don't know.
But you
Actually,
know.
you don't know what.
You don't even know what you're playing.
I don't even know what I'm going to be playing. But I'm going to switch it up, though, because I thought of some new challenges of new ways to play it. So that's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anymore.
I know what you're going to play now.
I told you last night.
Well, spoilers.
But,
Do it.
no, I have to test it out. Actually, I have to give it a test run. But
Do
yeah,
it live.
yeah, watch it
Test it live.
every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time.
And then
on
we
Twitch.
got
What you're
The-
watching right now.
Live video game podcast, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time,
On
with the whole crew.
On,
Squid on.
on YouTube.
Join the Squid Eye.
Join the Squid on.
On the YouTube.
Also join us on the Discord.
On the Discord.
That link is on our Twitter. Listen, you
Heck
got to be on
yeah.
all our socials. It's all
Yeah,
connected.
just join all of our socials.
It's
Just-
right
It's
there.
all
on the screen.
connected, man. It's all connected.
It's right there on the screen. man.
We'll always be with you.
Yeah.
Throughout all
Everywhere.
that, we're going to be on all times.
Oh yeah.
And if you missed the podcast, you can listen to it on your preferred podcasting platform.
Yes,
Hell
that's right.
yeah, man.
On your phones, in your ear.
But it's better to watch it live.
Yeah, you can watch
It's
it.
better to watch it
You
live.
can watch it on YouTube.
It's
wanna
more fun.
see us.
If you miss it, it's okay. You can catch us, but it's better to watch it live, man.
Plus, you
Indeed.
can chat with us. You
You
can
wanna
chat with us
talk.
live. Who doesn't
Yeah,
want to
man.
chat with us live?
I know, right?
Exactly.
Then we got what do we got on Thursday, man?
We got Throwback Thursdays. That's also on the Twitch.
Yeah.
It's also on the Twitch. But yeah, this month I'm playing, like I said, Neo Geo. And I will be playing some pretty popular. I mean, you know what? I'm going to hit y'all with. I might do.
Ninja Combat.
Samurai Showdown.
I might do some fighters. I might do some fighters and have my own version.
Sengoku.
Oh hell no!
Sengoku.
You won't be seeing no World Heroes. I'm
Why
sorry.
not?
I'm sorry. That's
Why
on
you
you.
hate?
You got a Fighter Fridays, don't you?
Why you hate?
You can throw on World Heroes. if you want.
but it's a throwback, so I can't play it.
Well, you
Nah, you can play whatever
Fighters,
you
huh?
want.
That was his voice.
You can play whatever you want. But listen, all right, I might have my own version of Fighter Fridays, but not online because it's on Neo Geo. So I might be playing the computer, get my ass with by SNK bosses. So that'll be fun. So I'll try it out. That'll be what I do on Thursday. So yeah. And then what else
And
we
we
got?
got on Fridays.
We got Fighter Fridays with your boy Big Choc, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm playing all types of fighting games, all types of beat 'em ups. Sometimes I get my ass whooped like I did last Friday playing Smash Brothers. And that's probably the last time I'll ever play Smash Brothers on the channel. No, I'm kidding. First Friday of every month I play Smash, turn it into Smash Fridays.
Right.
And this Friday...
You're not doing anything.
We ain't doing anything because we are taking a little road trip.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's just this Friday.
The world is open again, y'all. We on some traveling.
We outside.
Yeah, maybe we're gonna do some
Yeah.
stuff.
We outside, y'all. We outside.
It might be for the channel. Who knows?
But
Top secret.
then
Top secret.
I mean, who knows what I'm gonna play next Friday? I don't know yet. It's up in the air.
So be
in
sure
the
to
air.
And
put
I
on-
might,
put on those
or I might
notifications.
try and record something and so I can put it out on Friday. We'll see
Actually,
what
yeah,
happens.
You might, I might do that tonight, right? You gonna do that tonight?
No,
Do that
not tonight, Thursday.
Stream it
Oh,
early.
I got.
No, I'm not gonna stream it. I'm just gonna
stream it
record
early.
I'm gonna record it and then
Wow.
release
No,
it
just
on
record
Friday.
it. Just record it.
This guy.
But I gotta talk to you about that though. I gotta talk to you about that after the podcast.
All right, guys. So thank you. Chat, it's been a pleasure as always. Thanks for showing up. It's been awesome. So until next time, this is the Level 857 crew, Squidod, and all that.
Squidod
signing off. Till next time.
And all that good stuff.
Peace out.
Peace.
Thank you for tuning into the podcast. If you want to see the full, raw, uncut madness and mayhem, click the link to the full show in the description below. See you next week.